countdown, huh?
We're done waiting. There's no more. You're there. We were waiting way too long. That was, we had some technical difficulties there.
Oh, jeez. That is all my fault.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So we're here, guys. We have the Wisconsin Grappler here in house. Say hi. If everybody's aware, it's Zach. I mentioned him quite a bit. So
no, my name's Wisconsin Grappler.
Well, yeah, I'm watching up there. So I'm gonna switch us over a little bit here. So
cool.
Yeah, there's the middle again, but we're hanging out. We're in the cellar. Well, we're in the basement. It's not a cellar, it's a basement. We're going to talk some rankings, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of double dosing here, folks. I got a laptop in front of me, so stay with me here as I go through some of the stuff we wanted to kind of talk about. Start with some of the freshmen that we're noticing in the lineups and kind of expand on from there. With the amount of freshmen that coming up are great. I like I told you before, I've actually coached, some of them in some of these tournaments that we've done with Wisconsin Iron.
Yeah.
And with the amount of like high level kids that we had on our team, like it's not surprising to me to see a lot of these kids where they're ranked, especially just coming in. So it just tells you the level of competitions coming up, so it's good to see. It's great to see for Wisconsin. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit. My S's sound really super loud. Like I said, we're having some fun with some technical difficulties here, but we have I have your list pulled up. I have something else trying to pull up now. I think it's trying to pull up one of the kids. But anyways, hopefully you guys can hear us. If you can't hear us, let me pull the comments up. I think we already have.
Yeah, Teague already commented.
Did
he? Yeah.
Thought you guys run at 7 p.m. Yeah, no, here, we'll put that up. Let me address this, Teague. Not mountain time. I said we were having technical difficulties. We're a couple minutes behind.
Yeah.
We're a couple minutes. It's okay. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. But thanks, Teague. We are going to let's start at 106.
Yeah.
I kind of brought a couple of those guys up earlier because there's quite a few that I know. And again, don't mind if my computer does have to catch up. So if you want to name a couple, feel free. So there are a couple that I'm not aware of, and I'm never going to lie about that. I don't know every single guy out here, especially in Wisconsin, but I'm going to start paying attention, right?
Yeah.
I've been paying attention a little bit. I took some from last year. Obviously, I know the older guys, but some of the younger guys, I have an advantage. I've seen them around for a while.
Yeah.
Benny Hilbert hits me right away. He's at number 9, right?
Yeah.
He's a freshman. Benny's a pretty strong kid.
Right.
He's going to Appleton East. So hopefully they can, maybe he can get a team built around him, kind of thing. And maybe some kids come up. I haven't, I guess, been in the room necessarily up there in a while, but I know that they struggle sometimes to get some guys either healthy or up to where they need to be just because of, whatever. A lot of kids work, some of the kids work and this isn't their thing. So there's no shade on those guys, but Benny hit me right away. Hamill was definitely one that I noticed that I've seen wrestle. Bayport, good school for him to be at, good team, solid core. When it comes to a team, Hamill has, he's been wrestling national tournaments for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Since he was tiny.
He still technically is.
Right? all those that just little blonde haired kids that were running around. Usually it was a Hamill.
Yeah.
But the Nolan Mickey is notable.
Freshman, but
I want to note him for a second here because I've watched him in the room.
Yeah.
Right. And I've been watching him in the practice room a little bit, get to see him go live. And, obviously you can't tell everything from practice just because they're, either working through stuff or not having a great day kind of thing, whatever. But he is getting better. I noticed him getting at least a little more solid on defense and not as, I guess I call it goofy, when it comes to you get tripped up and you don't know how to land right, and it's body awareness. It's growing. And I noticed him getting better.
Yeah. He's gotten stronger too.
Yes.
He was only 95 pounds last year. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I didn't know he was that light.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I go down or up to, who's another one here? Well, Cam Rugg.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
So Rugg is
he could probably be higher, but I know I'm
gonna argue with you on that one. Yeah. So Duchemin, it's fine. He's number 2 definitely in my book as far as that group goes. But Rugg, however, I tend to disagree, and you and I talked about it a little bit before.
Yeah.
But again, it's the start of the season.
Yeah.
So I have no doubt that Rugg is going to wind up proving himself. I'm pretty confident in that. So I think maybe a 4 spot would have been nice.
Yeah.
But I think 5 for sure. Now I haven't been able to actually, we talked about the matchups between he and Tegan, right?
Yeah.
They hadn't met, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I don't think they met.
Had. No.
So again, that'll be interesting. Hopefully that does happen somewhere, somehow,
right.
And they wind up meeting. So that'll be a good one.
It is interesting with Rugg and Duchemin in the same sectional.
Those guys know each other well.
Yeah.
I mean, they were on my team quite a bit. Almost every tournament we went to, those guys were on it. So it's going to be interesting. I know CJ Roman definitely takes some interest in the Wilmot group. So, he's been down and around that area. I tell a story every single time whenever I talk about CJ. So Liam, we took him to the Parkside tournament. Mm-hmm. He was, I don't know, 10.
Right.
But he's starting to get better, right? He's all riding on this cow catcher.
Oh yeah.
This was he goes, Dad, I'm winning this tournament by a cow catcher. And I'm like, okay. All right, whatever. Your game plan, go for it. Let's see what happens. Does all right? He does all right and gets up to, I think it was the 3rd match, and it was a Wilmot kid. I don't know if they watched him or not. I didn't pay attention to that a whole lot, but the kid was going in for a double, and Liam tried to catch him. The kid was just same strength or whatever as he was, and he wound up getting double legged to his back. And he held him for a minute. I think the kid only won by points, but he lost.
Yeah.
And I was like, so how was that game plan?
Yeah.
That work out pretty good, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard anybody say I'm gonna win this tournament with a cow catcher. That's pretty ballsy.
It was at 10, so I let him rip it.
Yeah.
Like, have at her.
Well, it's the only way you're gonna learn, right?
Let's see what happens. But so with that being said, that's a tight group down there. So I know CJ has he's moved on to more training as far as making boys into men, and he's doing pretty good in that room. So I think we may see a shift possibly, with Will. You never know. I think he's going to kick it up a notch. He's been doing pretty good. So watching him at a couple of these last events,
I mean, freshman number 2,
right?
Pretty good starting out.
It's pretty good, good. So well done, Will. And again, Rugg, I can argue that, but let's move on to 113.
Okay.
This is Division 1, folks.
Yeah.
We'll get over to Division 2. We're trying to just kind of cover. If we don't talk about someone, please stay calm. We'll talk about someone, a lot of other guys down the road as well.
Yeah.
But we're just talking about some notable freshmen first. So going through 113, Andy DiPiazza.
Yeah.
And then let's say Parker New. I know Parker fairly well. He's a very, very strong wrestler. The kid doesn't get rattled too much.
Yeah.
If he's down, he's still trying to score. That's the nice thing about him. So it's good to see him on the list.
Hartford has a lot of young kids. They're going to be pretty tough here soon.
Correct.
Like they're loaded like with sophomores and freshmen. Like they have.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, just to name one right there,
Right. Oh yeah.
And then like I said, Andy DiPiazza, he's looking really, really good.
Yeah.
He's been working a lot over the summer here into the fall.
He placed at the Brian Keck preseason.
Correct.
Tournament.
He did. 5th. No, sorry. Don't hate me, DiPiazza. We'll look it up. But
he did lose to Thiago Giardola in the middle school
again.
state.
Wilmot Union.
Yeah. Well, he transferred there. He's
whatever.
Yeah. But he transferred there, but he's going to be in that room,
Yeah. Let's see. He's got something else. Is Parker related to Ryan, who wrestled at Dodgeland? Good question.
I don't know.
I didn't. He was always around by us when wrestling, and I don't think we ever touched into that. Teague. Good question. Maybe if they're watching, they'll pipe up, but I don't think anybody's watching. But anyways, moving on. Again, Wilmot Union, strong showing, that's for sure. The now this is going all wacky. I think that's really
that's
it. Yeah.
3
okay.
13.
So 120, still Division 1, folks. 120. We're checking out freshmen, kind of going over what our thoughts were after a day of having them. Olin Newville.
Yeah.
Kid works his butt off. I can't besmirch a kid that's a nice word too. Besmirch.
Yeah.
I think it was a pretty cool word. Besmirch a kid that's working his butt off.
Yeah.
There's always a roadblock or two for anyone, and Liam is on his own roadblock, kind of path right now where they grow through stuff, and Olin has definitely grown.
Yeah.
So it is going to be fun watching him. I think he has a good chance of catching up here, up to some other spots for sure. Yeah. Let's see who else we got here. Cole Duchateau.
Yeah.
I'm obviously assuming White Duchateau's brother.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to guess that he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, he's all right.
I don't think
he didn't place at middle school state last year.
No,
but I think he beat George Jones in those WI.
George Jones.
Yeah,
he beat George Jones
from Homestead. Well, George Jones has a win over the number 9 guy, so he could be actually higher. But it's just so hard because
still he's what on the row 14.
Yeah,
row 14,
not 14th,
right? But he's on row 14. There's I think he's going to move up. Obviously, not everybody is going to bloom and grow at the same time. So
yeah, for sure.
It'll be fun to watch him. Got it wrong mouse again. There's too much technology in front of me, folks.
Yeah,
there's too much technology in front of me. That's Olin. I think that's all we got.
There's only 3. Okay. Or wait, 2. Yeah.
Okay. And again, a lot of these kids I know, it's just come, running that dual team and bringing kids along. It's hopefully we make guys better. Sam Gehring, not familiar with Sam, so I don't want to judge something. Slinger though, Slinger's got a history,
right?
So I can only imagine, again, someone who's probably going to move up. I know Cade Auberg.
Yeah.
So that kid has come a long way, and he's the style that he wrestles is always. It's the way he's always wrestled.
Yeah.
He's just really gotten really good at it now, so it's interesting to see how well he did in the off season and see how that translates this year. I think he's going to smash it. Obviously he's just below some really tough dudes. So I think if there's going to be proof that's made, it's going to be one of those two, thanks to Teague and those guys, they take care of the regional sectional, but are they ever going to see each other? DC, Everest, and Hartford? Tournaments that are the same, maybe?
Well, that'd be DC, Everest, and Oregon, right? Then he go to Aberg. Oh, you're saying 1 and 2?
Yeah. The 1 and 2.
I don't think
those guys ever see each other?
I do not believe so.
Was Oregon. Would they be? Oh, they're by Hartford, right? Oregon? Kind of close by Hartford?
I don't think so. Aren't they
down so bad with this map?
Aren't they down by Madison area?
Is familiar. Is DC Everest more north?
Yeah,
northwest.
Yeah, I mean he goes across. So
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
And I know Cooper does.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of even driving from here over to Crest. I'm trying to.
I don't know.
Down more. So directionally dumb right now.
Oh yeah, I don't know this state at all as far as geographical.
Here we go. Okay, we got.
There you go. Help from Teague.
Here we go. This one, new one. DC Everest is basically a Wausau. Thank you, Teague. I kind of figured that, but I couldn't. I'm thinking of Crass, and I can't remember which direction to go to Crass from here because it's either across or across and up. And
yeah,
again, I watch a lot of wrestling. That's
Yeah.
all I know. I watch a lot of wrestling,
As we
but
get
I don't
in the,
watch maps.
the bigger weights, there's not too many freshmen, obviously, but
Which that'd be fun, you know.
yeah,
So Landon Shepherd,
yeah.
yep,
State placer at middle school last year. I mean,
yep, and comes from his brother,
yeah.
Caden.
Did he ever? I'm not sure he ever made a state, but he was always like right there.
Maybe once,
Maybe once.
maybe once. But he'll do all right. I think Landon will wind up fine. Again, he's on line 14,
Yeah,
and room to move up.
right.
I think honestly, just where he is now, looking at the other kids here, I probably would move him up a couple spots just to, because he's right on that cusp of that level, and that's just how he wrestles. But he'll do well. He'll come up 138.
Yeah, it's always hard, like when you're talking about like returning state qualifier.
Yeah,
like, what
for sure.
What really, like who did they really beat to get there? And not all sectionals are the same.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, and that's kind of like, even talking about the freshmen, it's really, I'm giving a generalization because they may have run into some of these kids when they were younger. Now you think that's 3 years back, right? Before those kids, the kids that are older were in their area, they wouldn't have wrestled them. So I'm just really kind of doing a generalization based off of how good I know these kids and just where they've been.
Yeah.
There's
no freshman in the rankings at 138.
Nope. Just went through that 144.
Like I said, it's going to be few and far between.
I know. Which, well, it makes it even better then, because then we can get to the other guys too.
Yeah.
Talk about some of the other guys. Yeah, nothing there.
And I think the next one would be
160.
Mayor at 75.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's all, oh man. 157 is like almost all juniors and seniors.
Yeah. Yeah, then I got the next freshman on the list is Eli Mayer from Mount Horeb.
Okay.
75.
You were mentioning do you know which kids are going to which schools now?
Yeah, Eli Leonard transferred from
Mount Horeb,
Sugar River or whatever it's called, Bellevue, New Glarus, whatever. That's one of those.
Teague, I think I mentioned the last time they had a show. Like, I don't know. I didn't know some of the towns existed, and I don't mean to insult anybody. It's just I've been all over Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Where is that again? And then again, I can't remember which way Cross is. So
yeah,
but I can drive there.
Well, you're pointing somewhere over there, so you're probably
it's outside of my house.
There you go.
It is outside of my house.
It is for sure. So yeah, Eli Mayer, I think he won all 3 years in middle school. He's a 3-time middle school state champ.
How did he do? Well, let's take a look here. I'm gonna pull him up. I want to see how he did in like freestyle.
I'm not sure he does freestyle.
Freestyle Greco. Yes, folks, this is what you're on the ride for, is watching two guys type in names so we can talk about them.
Yeah, he did not do any freestyle in Greco.
Interesting. Really?
No, it didn't look like it.
Sarbacher kid. Okay. Blue Mounds. Looks tough.
Yeah.
160 he's got listed. So he got a little big, huh?
Yeah, I mean, well, Eli Leonard's coming in there, so they both can't be 65. So
oh yeah?
Yeah. I know.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. No out of season.
I did have Ortegon. He just got knocked off, so he's the first one to be in the rankings. Like, he's just off the list.
Yeah.
From Bondi. So
at 175.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is
it Ortegon or is it Ortega?
I don't know. I've heard it every which way, so I'm trying to.
I don't want to make it wrong either. So
yeah,
we apologize.
Yeah, we need Teague. Like, he's the wordsmith.
He'll chime in eventually.
Yeah.
Basically in Wausau. I can't believe I got that wrong. I'm such an idiot.
Well, no.
I gotta do I'm working 2 mice here. This is kind of crazy. Where's the next freshman? Is that it?
I think that's it.
So now we got to go to D2. Okay. D2 rankings.
So we're just talking about freshmen right now, though?
Right. Okay. Because the rest, we know a lot of the older guys now. And I kind of want to
give the freshmen their day in the sun.
Give them their day for a minute, just to let them know that we are watching, and we watch for results, and we look for those types of things. And I want to, I have to understand a little more too, because I want to do national rankings.
Right.
And I'm just looking at based off of like you do, like you said, statistics,
Yeah.
you know, and I'll go watch some matches hands down, you know, I'm not afraid to do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time though, too, I do want to have a science to it and I want to understand the science correctly.
Yeah.
So, Landon Bogard, right on. Weston Ingham, I'm familiar with Ingham. I don't know well, but I know of. He's got an older brother, correct?
Sorry, what was his name?
Ingham, Weston.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Wyatt.
Yeah, Wyatt.
Yeah, he's nationally ranked from Amory.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. I was just gonna say Wyatt. And it sounded familiar, and obviously, I kind of understand that kid's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Obviously, look where he's at.
Yeah.
Landon Bogard that's gonna be a good match.
Yeah. This was really hard to rank. Like
that's gonna be a good match.
There's 4 real tough freshmen at the top. Like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like Parker Spearings. Is that
Spearings?
Spearings? Yeah.
Yep, Spearings.
I don't know that I haven't seen him on the fat test list.
Right.
So I don't know if he's pulling a gray shirt.
So brilliant. If you hear anything or someone says something about the show, get your info in for your wrestlers so we can get them, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I look at all
correctly.
I try and look at all the body fat tests and see where they're weighing
Yeah.
when they're doing it, not just where the lowest they can go, but
yeah,
it's also it starts your clock once you weigh
right.
put that weight on the scale, you know, so it's kind of tells you where they're gonna be,
mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. But I've heard of Parker Spearings, and I would assume I think he wrestles at Millennium, possibly.
I would think so.
So I mean, not a slouch group.
Yeah,
so.
and then Shane Rutchen. I have no clue how to say that.
Where is that?
Number 3, Dodgeville. Like, oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Rockin', like, maybe.
Yeah, but just having those 4.
Sorry, Shane.
It's if he pans out what I have him ranked, like that's a pretty killer 4 in a row. You know, he's either gonna get humiliated or really good in the room, you know, like
that's a pretty decent lineup for a top 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder how these other guys feel about it that are juniors and seniors.
Right.
I mean, then I don't say that as a diss again, because I remember when I was young, you know, I was like, oh my God, I suck.
Yeah. I mean,
you know, but I did.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys do not. I mean, I did, but it's just kind of when you look at rankings as a kid, you're just like, dude.
Right.
But it's all right. It's okay.
The number 5 at D2 was JV last year. He won JV state, but he only lost to Jardian or whatever from Luxembourg Casco by 2 in the Duffy. So he got runner up in a varsity tournament last year.
Okay.
And all my he had to actually bring it to my attention that I didn't put him on there. And then I started looking. I'm like, oh man,
yeah,
he had some pretty impressive, you know,
Briar Caves, Lodi. I don't know Briar. No. I got nothing. That one I did not look into. So Briar Caves, make some noise, dude. Make some noise. Dead serious. Dalton Fletcher, Wittenberg, Burnhamwood. Again, a youngster I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
So obviously he made the list for a reason.
Yeah.
You know. So
I believe he was he's a smaller guy, I think.
Okay.
So it might be
okay
coming up to 106. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm gonna go back up the top here. I don't know why it formatted different, but 113. Again, this is D2 freshman, folks. We're talking about. We don't know everybody. I don't know every single person. I do know Max.
Yeah.
Max is very good. Max, I think I'd argue some of this for you.
Yeah.
One more spot. I think I'd argue for you to be up one more. I think.
Eddie.
Yeah, I think so. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Again, I don't watch and I don't know every single kid, but I do know Max is tough. So.
Yeah, it's just hard to have he's a state placer last year.
So again, that's why I said this is speculation. We're
yeah.
just talking because I know these guys. I've seen them wrestle, so I definitely don't doubt their abilities. I've seen them practice. Too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, Max has definitely had some good results.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
But
yeah. So
yeah, it's just hard to put a incoming freshman over a returning state placer. It's just I'm
playing the match in my head,
you know,
just kind of thinking about what I've seen Max wrestle and Hattie, I think once or twice, but not enough to but I'd still argue it for you, Max. I sure would. Let's see what else we got here. That's it.
Yep, 113. That's
okay,
all.
Max. Show us what you got, dude.
Then we got Newbert.
Yeah. So we got Newbert. Newbert, obviously you're gonna, I mean, freshman again coming in, but I think if that's gonna be a match somewhere, I think Carson does it.
I know, like
again, speculation, folks. Please don't hate us.
Yeah.
Don't hate us. I'm gonna see if I can find a different view here. Keep talking though.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was actually you got to think there's a returning 2-time state champ. You know, he's going to be one.
Right.
I mean, it was a thought. Like I have to battle with like I don't have I common opponents with them since they're
no, right.
So it's like
it's
very hard to come up with someone, but
yeah, it's all speculation.
Yeah.
We're again just talking off the knowledge that we know of these kids. And I know you, it's not like I know you don't go out and just watch video on every single kid. You're putting numbers together.
Yeah.
Right. And so that was the one thing that we explained in that one episode was that it's not based off of feeling, right? You know who these kids have beaten. They may not have beaten each other.
Yeah.
But the level of who they've beaten and like the score and things like that, that is what's put into consideration.
Right.
So
if we were going off feeling,
right.
Ella Washewski would be commenting on everything saying, why is the Kakana guy so high?
Didn't that guy graduate?
Yeah. Because I would have Kakana way higher than I should. You know,
right.
If I'm doing feeling, but it's numbers based.
Correct.
I can't just put, oh man, I think this guy's gonna have one good tournament and it's gonna be at state.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
So okay, so we got that under control again. So Logan Shad.
Yeah.
Keel. I know of him.
Yeah. I believe he's a multiple time placer. Yeah.
Correct.
He got 5th last year.
He'll do good.
He won Sawdust Nationals. I've heard you talk about that.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Garrett Minder.
Is that from Monroe?
Minder. JD?
No, that was a different one.
Minder.
Oh, he's another one that transferred.
They were like, oh, really?
Yeah, he's at Hudson now from Ellsworth. Yeah. So
joining Team Neitzel.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's another good move in.
Interesting.
Like, yeah.
Okay. I think we hit the freshman, right? I think that's it there.
How did I miss? Oh, he's a sophomore though.
We talked. Yeah. No,
Okay.
hey, we're jumping. That's fine. We're talking. We're just talking wrestling. We know we're focusing on freshmen. We just kind of talk about random guys off to the side. So grade 9, Logan Chad. So we talked about him. So that's the only two. So 126 D2.
0.
132 D2. Let's take a look. 0.
Yeah. Like I said, it's gonna get hairy.
138. Hey, come on, though. Come on, guys. Can we get these freshmen some burgers?
I mean, they people say that it's the rankers don't give freshmen enough love because they're right in there.
I thought Liam was gonna be.
I got one wrong. Like Dylan Weigel, he placed last year, so he can't be a freshman again. I don't think you can hold him back after.
Well, I mean,
but I have him as a freshman in here. So,
good job.
Yeah,
well done.
So he's either repeating his 9th grade year or
Bryson Scholes. I'm not even. Do I need to say more?
No, I mean he's.
So this is a story I heard because I know that Braden wrestled really hard a lot, and when he was young, I heard that they kind of took it easy with Bryson. They were like, hey, we want to.
I think like last year was the first time he even went to middle school.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure that it was just something that he wanted, kind of thing. I was like, damn, that's hey.
Oh yeah,
high five, Scholes. That's well done, because a lot of times you want the next one to be better, so they push more.
Yeah, but especially as a younger sibling, you got a lot of pressure.
Yep. and I think he's gonna do well. I think just because of the fact of he's gonna kill it.
Oh yeah, I mean he's been.
Look out, Sawyer,
for a while.
Look out, Sawyer.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you they wrestle a lot.
They got it.
Yeah,
they got it. I know they're both in the same room. So.
Yeah.
Let's see who else we got here. That's it.
Yep.
Go Skulls. His brother just got was that male wrestler of the year?
Yeah. For the WIA or WWCA.
Top wrestler of the year. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool award, man. WWCA. Okay, 150.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, I know Liam was weird, but there's got to be more of those out there.
I mean, it's hard to, like I said, the common opponents just aren't there, so it's hard to place.
You know who came in? I think who came in kind of big. I think Denny came in kind of big as a freshman, didn't he?
No, he was 120.
Oh, was that the first?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, he was 120.
So your brain's better than mine. That's why I need spreadsheets, because this spreadsheet up here, I think sometimes deletes information.
Yeah, mine goes way too much. Oh, and I got Silas Daly as a junior, but she'd love to have another.
Did you take all these Olympic red shirt?
Yeah,
or world team red shirt in high school.
Yeah, he just signed in that awesome class for Minnesota. So
I know,
I'm pretty sure he probably wants to be in that class.
Number 3 in the country.
Oh my God, it's fucking
recruited
stacked.
Class.
Wisconsin,
right?
Stacked with him.
Holy shit balls! So that was kind of one thing I was looking at a little bit more as far as availability. Like when you start looking at rooms and all these guys that are jumping around because of NIL things like that, folks. We'll get right back on the rankings. I promise. We got someone, Mike Hart. Let's see what he's got to say. What about Cole Bartline from Bayport? He's state champ, I think. Cole Bartline. Is he on there?
No, he's not.
$150 or $157. Oh, Zach.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. See, this is okay, folks. A reminder also with these rankings. If you know, again, thank you, Mike. If you notice something, email him, because that's where you can store it. You can put it somewhere and have it in a file. You can go back and check and double check and make sure that you got the information right. Let's see what else, Mike, here. I love this chat.
Oh yeah.
Tough lineup to crack it, but yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like
very true. Very true.
He's behind Carter. He was like right on the outside, or maybe ranked. I can't remember. But the guy that Liam wrestled last year from them, little tough, strong. Yeah. Well, he was that strong kid at Pulaski that.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's a tough team.
Yeah.
That's why I even saying what's his name going there? It's gonna be a tough team.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be tough.
What else we got here? That's it. 190. D2 190. We're back on freshman, guys. It's okay. Aaron Dunnigan. Can't I don't want to speculate. Can't even say I've heard his name before. What's the school you have there?
That's Gales.
Get M&M? Like what?
It's Melrose, Medora, and Galesville.
Can you make it make more sense, please?
No, I can't.
I
think that's 3 schools actually altogether.
I can't make it make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about him till I saw he beat somebody that was decent in the off season.
I wish him luck.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, it's good luck this season. I mean,
that's a hell of a weight class to start out in.
Yeah. Rolke, Burling's a tough kid. I mean, if these guys run into each other, I mean,
right.
I don't know what tournaments are doing, things like that, but Max Matthias, dude, has he wrestled Trace before? Max?
No.
Yeah,
I know. I
might argue that one, man.
Yeah, he got second at 82 and Max got third at 82. I know it's probably not. He probably ran into Wyatt,
Yeah. I mean, I know they're close. Trace,
they had to wrestle the same section, I believe.
Right, exactly. I was kind of thinking. I didn't look these guys up. I don't remember when they wrestled, how they wrestled, but I watched Max over the years, and he's gotten really, really damn good.
Oh yeah.
Folks, my mic cuts out a little bit, and at this point, I can't really help you. Okay, 215. D2, 215. Notable freshman, Zilch,
yeah.
Come on, dude. Couldn't you just put like a name in there? Something to talk about?
No.
Just make up another acronym team?
Yeah.
GETM.
I mean, yeah, it does seem like a made up thing, doesn't
it? Your acronym is?
Yeah.
That's made up.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else. I don't think they have T-shirts that say "Get M&M."
No, actually, Trace did beat him in the semi.
Oh, so, did he? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
4-2.
Okay. Ooh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Close.
Not, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely not.
I'm still fighting for you, Max.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Still fighting for you, Max.
I'm pretty sure he's a Fargo American, at least, or is that his brother? I know
his brother. I don't know what Max did for Fargo this year.
Okay.
I don't know if he went or not.
I usually have that on the side. I blacked and didn't put that on this year.
Well, there you go. Why you bother doing rankings then?
Yeah, I know.
If you're just gonna lazy it all out.
Yeah,
going half-assed.
Definitely do that.
Jeez. Braden Johnson, Cumberland. This is 106 Division 3, folks. 106 Division 3. Braden Johnson, don't know.
That's Dawson Johnson's little brother.
Okay. I know Dawson. I know Dawson Johnson, but I've never seen Braden wrestle. So just coming from the stock he's coming from.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna imagine obviously he's at number 4.
He's a state champ 2 years ago.
Okay.
Got 5th last year in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And
at conference?
No.
Oh.
Middle school state.
Oh, gotcha.
No. Yeah, he won state 2 years ago.
Gotcha.
Then he got 5th this year.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be a tough freshman. It's crazy to see how few freshmen I have in D3. I didn't realize that. Like all the other ones, I have a lot of freshmen.
Jaden Lenoble, Wyega Fremont, and Regan Roy.
Do I have Jaden Lenoble in there twice?
That's a small area.
I do have him in there twice.
What is wrong with you?
Where's my fact checker?
Yeah.
Usually people call me out for that. I mean,
yeah.
Where you have
again, if you see something, say something.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
If you see something, say something.
He's pretty good. He's
via email.
I have him qualifying for state twice.
Oh, hold on. We got some stuff here. What do we got?
Oh, there you go. That's all the schools. The Get High, Get Melrose, or whatever. That's what McDaniel calls it. Because that's the Galesville, Ettrick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Trempaloo.
Teague, Melrose, Mindoro, Galesville, Ettrick, Trump.
Yeah, that's the acronym that you're talking
about. What in the holy Hana?
Yeah, 5 freaking towns all
combined together.
You're still D2.
Well, I don't know. I talked to Mel Dow about some of that as well, about just demographics and how the things kind of go. But we'll get him on so we can talk to him a little bit about the season, see what his thoughts are. I don't want to put him on the spot, but Maldau, I probably will be texting you soon. I think my mic is going in and out.
Is it? I
Whatever.
hear you fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn it up louder so everybody hears me.
Okay.
All right. So 106 we did, 113. Yep.
I don't know how to say this guy's name, but the Wyega Fremont. Hosu.
Azara.
Yeah.
Azawara.
This is why I do not envy Teague and
Azwara. I'm gonna say Azwara. That sounds okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like I'm murdering it too bad.
No.
I don't know. I don't know this one. Wyega Fremont has always had some pretty decent kids come through.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, he's number 8. Can't be doing too bad.
Right.
I want to go back to 106. Hold on a second. I don't want to cheat these guys. We were talking. We brought him up. Yeah, we were just talking about him, and then we just stopped. Regan Roy, Wabeno, Leona, 3 Lakes. Like, how often do you hear of someone from that area?
Well, his brother Ryan Roy was I think 4-time.
But how? I mean, again, family stock, but it's obviously it's coming up, But as far as like Christina, Niagara, like they had Caitlin Kelly and Bryson, he's coming from there as well. But like how there's these little diamonds in the rough, that are just kind of hanging out in these places.
That's what club is bringing a lot of them out.
And they take it back to, their wrestling room, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Even better. So Regan Roy and then Jane Lenoble. I've heard of Lenoble before.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him wrestle, but I've heard people say good things about him.
So I can hear twice, so he's got to be good.
He's real good. Where does he belong though?
Probably 11.
Was it the wait list?
Or watch list? Sorry, not 11, but the 11th spot.
Wait list.
Yeah, watch list.
That sounds bad. It's not a wait list.
Yeah, he's not wait list.
I gotta change his banner over too. See, I'm really good at this live stuff without.
Oh yeah,
because I have on there that you're here. So that I always wind up doing it like halfway through a show.
Okay.
That's people see me zoning off. Like, look, I'm trying to get stuff straight.
Yeah.
But okay. So let's go over to 120 because we did cover 113.
Yeah, there aren't any.
126. Brock Hinderman.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, I think he's 3-time state champion.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Might have him low.
No, I mean maybe. Brock, I'm going to fight for you on this one more spot higher. Yeah, I think so. I've seen him wrestle before, and he's gotten good.
Yeah, he could probably be a little higher.
Oh, one spot. I'd fight for one spot for him, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'd fight for one spot for Brock. Yep. That's where I'm going to stay on that one.
Yeah,
next one.
Those that Garcia and Gerber were so close last year. I think they swap matches like
it was like twice. I think
they were 2-2 against each other. Like it was crazy, like high scoring matches. So yeah.
See, I know some of these folks. I know some of these kids. Okay, I know even some of the kids from the small towns. I pay attention, especially as of late. 132. Carter Birdie Shaw?
Yeah.
Birdie
Shaw? Waiawega for him.
Okay, yep. Not surprised there's another one on the list. I wouldn't be surprised there's one on like each weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, for Waiawega Freeman, I would not be surprised.
Don't they have they have a smaller club out there, like
Wrestling Factory that's over there? So. Yeah. I think that's who it is. Taft goes out there once in a while too, I think.
Cool.
Shout out to the Tafts. How you doing?
Yeah, I mean they seem to be doing something right. I mean, Waiawega has some tough.
They got a good coach out there, and I'm gonna be a dummy and forget his name, but they definitely have a good coach out there. I know we've talked a little bit about Liam on the side about how he's doing, but they have a good coach at that club, so it's good to see. Trevor, is it Trevor?
I don't know how.
Potratz. Trevor Potratz. Yes, shout out to Trevor. Trevor, camera's right there. Sam says, "Hey, there's the TV screen."
Yeah, they can't see that. Well, they can, but not really.
All right. Okay.
None at 38.
Folks, I'm not a producer, by the way, so I'm trying to get it to where it's just him and I on the screen, but I don't want to keep dialing through screens, so you're just gonna watch us on everything right now. Did we go 130? We're just 132.
Yeah, yes. I mean, 138 and 144 don't have any freshmen,
so I'll go to 150 right away then. See what's down there. Nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, come on, guys.
D3, it's hard.
D2 too. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like there was more in D1. But...
Sorry. So sorry.
Yeah, there's not any.
Man. Well, I mean, obviously, then we can jump into some other stuff here. Because that's kind of what the plan was.
Oh yeah, that's all the freshmen.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
All the way to 285? Is it some young stud?
No. If there is, I don't know about him.
Okay. All right. Well, there we rounded out the freshmen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So good luck to those guys this season. We wish. What we got? Teague's got something here to say. As soon as I find my arrow here, what you got, Teague? Because I can't read it down there.
Oh, it's the same one we already did.
I read that. Never mind, Teague. It looked like it was longer. It looked like it one had been added on. No. So I'm trying to multitask here, folks.
Right.
Okay. So let's talk a little. There are some guys I'm sure you want to highlight a little bit in like D1, right?
Oh, I mean, we can go back through it if you want. Like
older guys.
Yeah.
We can kind of skim through a couple here. 106. I know, Bailey Casey. You can't take that spot away from him. I think Will's close, but I think Bailey's just got the experience on his side, things like that. So, but Bailey Casey, hats off to the Casey's, always doing a great job out there with the club, with victory and everything that they're doing.
First at 6 and 13.
Yep. So yeah. Again, he's a definite doing for me.
Yeah.
I knew we talked about him. Older kids, Nolan Mickey. I brought him up.
Yeah, we brought all the 106s really.
Okay. Notables. And if you're gonna get mad because we didn't talk about your 106, it's fine. Not trying to leave people up, but we don't want a 5-hour show. So
we could do that. I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm game. I am so
we
game.
We will not have 2 viewers. I know that. I know we've had 2.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I see it. I don't watch.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
I don't typically watch that because I just like giving these guys what they want. So we'll just kind of go with whatever. But so 113. Talked about DPS. Those are young guys. Jaden Torres. I do know of him.
Yeah.
I like watching his wrestling style. So I hope he can climb his way up.
Yeah.
Who else is someone else that's in here that Owen Becker, Ethan Bast. Oh, dude, Bast.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be tough. I mean, third at 106 last year.
Well, it's a story between the Bast and Beckett.
Bast and Beckett. I don't know. They had to have wrestled last year probably because Beckett got first or Beckett got second at 106 and Ethan was third.
Did they wrestle each other?
They had to have. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I'll check it out. But
Maybe Beckett's the reason why Bast.
I mean Beckett.
Yeah. I'm just curious because I mean,
yeah.
again, I Mike is good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know the match if it happened.
Yeah,
so.
had to have. I'm checking it out.
Owen Becker's good. I like Owen Becker. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Bass and Becker was 6-1 last year.
Okay, all right.
Bass lost to Neitzel, so.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a tough match.
Oh yeah, 7-0.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, fall. Sorry.
Okay. Parker new on the bottom down here. Good luck, Parker.
Yeah, that'll be a good. I mean, this will be a good weight. Like, and I think
There's
most
a lot
of these
of
guys
guys
start out here too. So like most of them aren't cutting that much, or I mean they're cutting much, but like
Sternweiss, no
folding
slouch.
that. Yeah.
You know, Marshfield, that's a great team.
Yeah, he came on late last year. Like he was on fire.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I
it was
agree.
Crazy.
I agree.
It was very like out of the blue. I think I might have had him at the bottom of the watch list. You know, and he just
120
coaching staff got them going.
Obviously, we know Liam. Maximus, hey. Okay.
Yeah.
So I watched this kid for quite some time. Shout out to Max and his dad said.
I see him everywhere.
Some of the coolest guys on the planet, right? Like I love Sed. Sed's full of energy. He's always positive. He's always wanting the kids to get better. So shout out to Sed. Cedric, if you know what I'm talking about. Cedric, hey. But Maximus has gotten so much better in just the last year. Just watching the intensity that he wrestles with, like I know a lot of times we talk about his dads, especially. We talk about the aspect of, you know, I know he can do better. You can do harder than that, you know, especially the dads that were, you know, kind of, they're really trying to support their kid. They weren't trying to come down on the kid. And that was said to the max. Like he wasn't mad because his kid lost. He was mad because I know you can do better than that. I know that you can push
full potential.
Yeah, totally. The whole way. And you can tell Max is really that attitude is really starting to take hold. And
he was very like mature on the mat. Like
the AWA duels, he looked really good.
Did he?
He looked really, really good.
But he.
Oh, I'm sorry. WI wrestle duels.
Yeah.
They changed it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're not intertwined at all.
No. Not at all. Yeah. Not at all. Let's see. Owen Waskey, that is a name I know. Obviously, he's Bayport, so that's the one to be watching this year, especially. You know, don't sleep on some of these like 7-6, you know, kids because they're getting better.
Yeah.
I know Scrum's getting better. So that'll be a fun one. Jenkins, we got Jenkins coming up.
Right.
He's I know he's definitely getting his rounds in the room and he's looking tougher. So, and he's not just wrestling, you know, just anybody. He's looking for the tough guys.
Yeah.
So it's, again, you can't sleep on these guys that are down here because they'll take over.
Move in from D3, Noah Henderson to Holman.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's a good get. He could start at 26, but I got him ranked at 20. So,
well, he's going to a good team.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see why.
Yeah, he didn't qualify for state, but I think he was like right on the cusp in D3, and he had some good wins. So.
Right on. All right. 126 notables real quick. Easton Cooper. You know, yeah. You know, it's one of those calls again, but I just after watching Easton now in this past couple of events and the way he wrestles, just dang.
Yeah.
Schlumpy, Aloysius, there you are. I think he's going to. It's going to be hard for him to beat. I know he does well against Cade. Cade, I think sometimes gets a little one over on him.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's not. I don't think it's domination because Cade's getting smarter on the mat. He's getting a lot more mat aware. So I think that was good good placing on that one. I'm sure Elias will argue that.
This was a tough
Kale Zielinski.
Tough weight to rank though.
Yeah.
Kale's pretty good. Probably could have had 3 or 4 different guys that won.
So the other thing is too, is I think some people forget about rankings when you change a weight.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you ain't number one
right.
just because you were in that weight.
Yeah.
You ain't number one in the next weight.
Yeah. If you got 4th, 2 weights down.
Yeah.
And somebody got 5th at that same weight, the guy at the same weight's probably gonna be higher than you at the start.
Right.
Just based off numbers.
Yeah. You change weights, you change positions. This is how it is. Prove yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's the numbers, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like come on.
Yeah, they're wrong, but not always.
No, right. And obviously, and you've had no issues admitting if you, shit, that's right. Okay, you're right on that one.
Yeah.
And you fix it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. People tell me all the time how wrong I am.
It's fun.
Yeah. And sometimes I change it before they prove it. And sometimes I make them prove it, you know?
Yeah. Yep. 132 notables real quick. Kellen, weird. So here's the thing. Okay, I guarantee you there's a comment because of Kellen Wolbert. Right?
Oh yeah, that's got to be.
No doubt do we think that Kellen Wolbert is a contender for the number 1 spot, right? But he wasn't number 1 at this weight. Right. He was number 1 at the weight below, right?
Two below.
2 below. Yeah, 2 below.
Yeah.
So yes, he's not going to be number 1 here. Now if they wrestle each other, strong possibility.
Yeah,
hey, see if it happens, right? You know. Because that's the only way you're gonna.
Both love the match, you know. They're both looking for competition. They don't shy away.
Right, exactly. So it's going to be a fun match, but right now, Lucas is number 1. That's just how it goes.
And there's definitely an argument both ways. I'm not stupid. I understand.
You are so biased.
Yeah.
So biased.
Sorry.
Oh, we got more here. Here comes. Keaton's on.
Oh, geez.
Zach headlock.
Masters.
No doubt. And what else has Keaton got here? Masters division. Yeah. Right on.
Yeah, I mean, is a pretty.
I mean, you're an All-American, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I only had a headlock. People knew what was going to happen. If they're going to lose to me, they got headlocked.
Should I pull up the match? Should I pull up a match and we could play it on you? Because you were in a pink singlet, right?
I'm in a pink singlet. No, don't pull up the match.
No,
you'll have so many people.
Folks, you go ahead and look up. Zach Pearson on Track Wrestling, and you'll find his. Was that postseason nationals?
Yeah, it was at Iowa.
Yeah. You get to see him really let it loose.
Yeah. Only watch the 3rd match, please.
Zach biased Pearson, as he's known in the wrestling media circles. Yeah, exactly. It's feelings are hurt.
Yeah,
feelings are hurt.
Very biased. I know.
It's okay. It's all right.
Kakana's number 1 at all 14 weights. Deal with it. You know, like Jesus.
Oh, do you take meds? You have to take meds because of this stuff, and then I'm gonna do national rankings.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be times 50 for you.
That's like I said, I want to tighten the numbers up because it's numbers.
Oh yeah.
I have no ties to half those guys that are out there.
Right.
So I mean, are some of them fun to watch? Of course, but I want to make sure that I'm doing something that I don't, because I can't see myself not being slightly biased. I mean, I like some of these guys that are on the list. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been around them forever. So it's hard for me to not want to do that, but I have no ties to everybody across the country.
Oh yeah.
So if I know them, they're great people. But at the same time, though, too, like they also know how it works.
Oh
you know?
Yeah.
So
126 is a pretty deep weight class, really. I mean, Carter Freeman, Tristan North,
Whipple.
Yeah, and then they got Cash Botting that move in to Hortonville.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
D3 state qualifier. He's
all about him.
He could probably be 7th, really. I mean, he could move up during the season.
That'll be interesting. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Maybe you said I might have Landon Shepherd low, so that'll be interesting.
You might.
Yeah,
you might. I'm not gonna. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that right now.
Haas. He could probably be 10. Really, I mean, maybe be above Botting.
I think so. Well, no.
Right below Botting.
Right. Probably. Yeah, maybe right. But that one would be. And
like I said, that's a deep weight class.
They're going to argue if I know what I'm talking about, which is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. What Where else? What were we doing? We're going to the next one. We're kind of skipping weights here. I don't know what time is it. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good here. So we got 138. Did we talk about that one yet?
No.
Notables.
Tyson Peach just committed to South Dakota State. That was pretty cool.
Yep. Getting up here. Yeah. No. Props to Tyson.
Yeah.
And the Peach family. Good people. Colin McDowell. That's pretty well placed.
Yeah.
That would be your top three for sure.
Yeah, I mean Declan and Colin, that'll be a good match.
Definitely a good match.
I just think Colin's this really smart wrestler, and not that Declan's not, but
it's a contrast though. I mean, Declan's a defensive wrestler. Oh, yeah. You know, he'll shoot. Don't get me wrong, but he's not a shooter.
Right.
He's gonna let you. Though, oh yeah, for sure. And so that's the contrasting styles like that'll be interesting.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys getting a lot bigger, like Declan getting up to 38, Turner, Campbell getting up to 38.
It's good. It's about time.
Yeah.
It's about time. Nolan Skiba. I'm gonna go ahead and argue this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a placer at his weight and above him.
See, this is where I'm going off of bias. I mean, I'm just I know Camish. Yeah. And I know Campbell. Nothing against it. Obviously, we wrestled against Holman a time or two.
Yeah.
Or Holman guys, anyways. So I've seen him wrestle. I don't know. I just think Nolan's a little low.
Yeah.
I think so. I think I would put him. That's another one I would argue one more spot for.
Right. Oh yeah, but it's just hard. Like.
Yep. I know, but it's one of those things. JD Mender, sophomore.
Yeah.
Had a great season last season, man.
Yeah. 35-11 as a freshman at what 126 or 120.
That's what I'm looking at. It's like, God, I'd put him up one more spot, but
oh yeah, I mean it's tough D2 to D3.
I'm not yelling at you.
Oh yeah, I understand. You're just being the public opinion.
Yeah,
like
not yelling at you. Peyton Oberg. That's another one I might argue.
Yeah, for sure. But like you said though, like the weight classes,
yeah. No, I get it though.
Last year,
I know, and again, knowing some of the guys, and there are ups and downs, and you have your tournaments and don't have your tournaments, and
oh yeah,
I get it. But those are the guys I'd argue for. Just so you guys hear me. Don't you see me at a tournament or something? Remember, I argued for you. Remember that. What else we got? Anything? No.
144.
If going by transitive property, Campbell did beat Kamish, beat a wider margin than he beat Skeba. But that is splitting hairs. That's all right. I'm all about splitting hairs here. Obviously, I'm going off of emotion, Teague. So, but yeah, you're right. But Skeba is the one I have the soft spot for.
Oh no, he's saying that Campbell did beat Kamish worse.
I know.
So he's saying
I'm just saying that
should be.
I'm just going off of emotion though. He's giving me facts.
Oh yeah. You're just going emotional.
So I'm ingesting the facts right now, but I'm still spitting out emotion.
Right.
See how hard it is for me to filter that?
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Whew. Yeah, 44. I mean, we got Herm looking for his first title.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to look at that a little bit here. Preston Cradaville. I think Niebauer beats Sullivan.
Yeah.
I think so.
Sullivan's coming down from 52 last year. He pinched. He was 144. Yeah, he was 152 last year.
Come on, Henry. What are you doing? And we got Eddie. Man, this is another good weight class right here.
Oh yeah.
We breezed right through it because we're looking at freshmen, but
yeah,
Cole Doomer, Connor O'Donnell, Connor 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a one-time placer.
Okay.
Who do I put him above?
I don't know. I'm saying it just said that again. Another kid that I've
he's committed
seen
to
forever.
D1 wrestling.
I know.
He's really good.
I'm just a little salty about that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I understand. Like you gotta go through it all though. Like where are you gonna move him? It's not my fault. Edwin Schroeder hasn't placed.
I think Jacob gets his title this year.
Yeah.
I think Jacob gets his title this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Eddie,
another deep weight though. Like Cole Reed's number 10. He's a 2-time qualifier.
Yeah. Yep. Landon Colson. That's a good move up. I like to see that. Jake Hall, Piankoski. That's always the other Liam we always saw at
Oh,
tournaments.
okay, yeah.
And obviously, he's a couple years older than Liam, but my Liam. It's not yours.
No, it's not
He's
mine
only
at all.
mine. During the wrestling season,
Yeah.
he is yours,
Right.
not mine.
No.
That's the almost time where I get to just let go, just let it
So
be.
yeah, 44 will be definitely fun.
You're biased.
Oh yeah.
You're biased. Why isn't there a Kakana guy up there?
I don't know. There will be at some point.
Well, who else is in? Is there? Okay, that was okay. Let's go to 150 here because I know we got someone to talk about here.
Right. I mean, Wyatt is.
No, I mean, Kakana wise.
Oh, the group probably.
This is going weird. Like this is moving strange. There we go. Wilmot Union, Logan DeFilippo.
Yeah.
Cool. Good
And
to see.
I believe and Jake
There we
Sullivan.
go. Colin DeGroot. Hey, props to Colin. These so and then Clearman. I think that's a good placement. I think you're right on that one. However, sir, I would put Colin at either 9 or 8. I don't know what he's done against Drake. Has he wrestled Drake before?
No, they're senior and sophomore probably.
They never like it. Okay, because I can't remember what tournaments Colin went to, and
we haven't wrestled Shano like
anywhere.
No.
Okay. So I just want to make sure if it wasn't because otherwise it's like 4 years.
Yeah. Metzler, I believe, won the weight.
I would argue Colin to be up more.
Yeah, well, I believe Metzler beat Colin at state. That was 2 years ago.
Come on.
Yeah.
At state, middle school state?
Oh, yeah. I know.
Come on, dude.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, what else can I go?
Colin, I'm fighting for you on this one. Colin. And then I would move Jack up. I would move Jack up one more to number 10.
Oh, he's tied to Colin. Like him and Colin are close. Like I believe Clearman beat him once last year on JV. They're both JV. Like they're
Pember's another good one.
Yeah.
Eli Rabideau, Cole Sarbacher, Sully Ramos. Okay. And Wyatt. I mean, that's
he's all right.
It's okay. It's
probably
just going to Minnesota.
Like
number 5.
If he didn't get hurt, I don't know what weight he would have been his freshman year, but
so here's the thing. And I
might have been at Grayson's. But
nothing but respect for these guys because Wyatt always seems like he'd be like a 165. Is it because of the shoulder brace? Because he looks big.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying?
Got some broad shoulders. You're right.
He looks big.
Yeah.
So every
I
time
don't have his state titles on here either.
Yeah, but at least he got the grade right.
Yeah,
you know,
and he's committed to
93-1.
Yeah.
Wow. Who was the one lost? Really?
Yeah, he beat Chase DeBlair when they wrestled.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. All right. Props, Wyatt.
Oh yeah, he was came out like that was right before we wrestled Chase with like Grayson wrestled Chase at a Christmas tournament. DeBlair.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Lost to Duchateau.
Yeah, that was an event.
Oh yeah.
All right, what
57.
Why? Hold on though. There's one thing I want to touch on here.
What's that?
Cole Sarbacher, Sully Ramos.
Yeah.
That's when I'd argue 3-2.
You think Sarbacher's better?
Again, not a landslide. Relax, Ramos.
Calm
down, Ramos. Relax. I think it's a close match, but I think Sarbacher pulls it off by 2.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see that for sure.
That's what I think. So that's the only one I'd argue on that one. But this is a good weight class too.
Yeah. A lot of people that are like young and making their way up
and have been doing it for a little bit. You know, it's not like they're it's their second or third. Not trying to diss anybody, but so 157, Peyton Lee.
Oh yeah,
that's the one I was looking for. So we got Peyton Lee up there, right? And that kid is turning a corner.
Oh yeah.
I know there's as far as just putting the work in and getting better. Like I know Liam talks about him a lot, putting like a heavy grind on.
Oh yeah.
As far as trying to work through things and kind of clear the way for a smoother season, and mental blocks happen. And I think he's turning a corner this year. It's gonna be fun to watch him land and grow. I don't know Damiano. Is that Damiano?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Damiano.
Yeah, I think he actually moved in here from
Okay.
California. I couldn't find anything, but he was from California, moved in here last year, was a state qualifier.
Isaiah Guerrero, that sounds familiar. Did Liam wrestle him?
No. He was 45 last year for Waukesha West.
I mean, recently.
Oh, I don't think so, no.
Why is that last name so familiar?
That was a guy we wrestled at Vegas, I think. Or was that?
Was it Vegas? I thought there was one that was out at the AWA duels that was that size. Maybe it was lighter. Maybe it was one way lighter. Anyways, Rylan Schneider, excited to watch this kid. Man, did he get big.
Yeah.
He got big. And Liam's been practicing with him. So shout out to Rylan and Brent. Well done. Rylan's getting better. I would even argue to have him up to a little higher. I would move Tanner up too.
Yeah. You think Ramon too high?
No. Possibly, but Caleb's right. That's to me, that's the right spot.
And then you had mentioned that
Rylan and Tanner would be a really good match, right?
Yeah.
Maybe well, it would be a good match. Again, that's gonna be close. I can see where he had issues.
Oh yeah.
We'll
see. They
Caleb
definitely
Caddy,
see each other.
Brett back. Is Brett wrestling high school this year?
I'm not sure. I just figured
Rumors,
yeah.
folks.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. He probably is, but even if he isn't, he should be here. He should be on the.
Mike Hart Landengro is slotted a bit high, and Peyton Lee is ranked way too low, in my opinion, at 157. I would concur. On especially the Peyton Lee spot.
I already have a pretty big bias apparently, so you don't need to add to it.
Oh God. Man, is this guy from Kakana or what?
Yeah.
I
mean, I really want to, but like he has losses to Grant Harris, so that's kind of holding him back. And he lost to Soderblom.
Thanks, Mike.
He lost to Soderblom. But I mean,
I know it's yeah. I think he's right on Lee. Let me take a look at Grow here. Grow. You said the Damiano just moved in?
No, last year
last year.
Yeah, he was California.
I was like, why do you have him higher than these guys? Then if you just
qualifier last year
in California?
No, here.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Not a very tough sectional, but I mean,
sorry, Capolini.
Yeah, you gotta give him some credit.
MMA guy?
I don't know. Not sure.
That sounds like a kid from the AWA duels. Again, no disrespect if I don't remember names, because there's a lot going through my brain, and I have ADHD working. So I think he does MMA as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Liam was like, I would not win in an MMA match against him.
Okay. I think he might have that on his Instagram or something.
Does he?
Now that you say that, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Hey, nice, well done. I hope I say it right. Damiano. Damn, sounds like mean.
Yeah, I would say
Damiano.
I'm
gonna go Damiano. Yeah. Another great weight class.
Yeah.
Okay, 165.
We got the move in, Eli Leonard.
Yeah. What's up, Eli? You need to let me know what's going on. How come you moved? Big guy. Good to see you. Hopefully we get to see you at a tournament or two.
Yeah, I don't think we do not run into them at all.
Not at any of the other, I don't know these tournaments that we're going to this year.
Yeah.
I have no clue what teams go to them. I have no idea.
They're not any of those, no.
So Cade Boyd, it's always been fun watching him. Xander Kuokanen. He's been fun to watch as well. It's his senior year, so hopefully he can get up there a little more.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about Liam.
All right. You don't know a lot about him, so
I don't. Barely pay attention to him.
Yeah.
Barely. Easton Warden, in the Beaver Dam area. That's it's good to see that. Caleb Peckrell. I would almost would argue that one.
Yeah.
Almost. One spot. Almost.
I could see 2 or 3.
Krager, I think I would move up Krager as well.
Yeah.
But again, without looking at, I don't know the common opponents. I don't know if they met each other. I mean, obviously they're opposite sides of the state. So
yeah, I mean
that one I know. Teague, I know Chippewa Falls is not close to Sun Prairie.
There you go. You got that one right.
I know that. Okay, let's see who else we got here. Xander, we talked about. Eli. It's been fun watching Eli. I know Eli's beaten Liam before.
Yeah.
And I know Liam just, I think, recently beat him. So it's always been kind of fun watching those guys wrestle. It's been back and forth. I really want to see Liam and Caden wrestle, though. Like that one I thought was going to happen, I think, state.
Yeah.
I thought was going to.
Right. For third.
Yeah, but it didn't. That would have been a good match.
We
so
had to beat
that
the ref. So
his dad's, I know, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to shoot sooner than the end of the match, though, too. So, Caden Brandenburg has been around with the Wisconsin Red, so in watching him, I didn't realize he had gotten that big, and once we got to state and stuff, like I knew he got bigger, but then I saw him, I'm like, damn, he got big, like he got big.
Mike Hart and Teague have commented. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you got, Mike? I want to say that I appreciate you both. Thanks for helping grow the sport of wrestling in our state. Thank you for watching, Mike. We appreciate it. Awesome. That's why we do it. This is fun, just kind of sitting around talking wrestling. Yeah. I mean, all these kids work hard. It's not to take anything away. It's just we're obviously basing just off of what we know and kind of information, but then kind of maybe having fun with guessing.
Yeah.
Liam confirmed Pokemon expert. You said he did beat you pretty good in that Pokemon match. So
I don't even know what that
Pokemon
is.
Match. Yeah. Pokemon. I can't.
We get it. We got it.
But yeah, he had fun with that. He definitely got to do a number 2. You didn't lose any integrity by doing that show either. Your integrity is not stained by working Pokemon. Some of the people out there.
Oh yeah.
I tell you what, kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's fun for me because I can handle it, kind of thing. Like I don't mind the back and forth a little bit.
Right.
But like everybody's got to go like low blows and like has to keep going lower and lower and lower. You can't just have like fun shots. Yeah. Like wait.
See who can the biggest douchebag.
The biggest dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. How big of a dick can I be today? But okay. So anyways, 165 Charlie, hats off to him.
Oh yeah.
Minnesota commit just signed. Congratulations to him. It's going to be fun watching him. We'll see where everybody winds up.
Yeah.
There's been spec about certain weights, like Liam, I don't know, maybe he goes to 57 first, maybe he stays 65. Maybe Charlie goes 57, maybe he's who knows?
Yeah.
We'll just throw it up in the air and have some fun with it. And where people land, they land. It's like playing spin the bottle, I guess.
Right.
But great weight class. Shout out to all of them. Top 10 look great. Let's kill it this year, fellas. 175. Real quick, Brady Sprangers. That kid's an animal. Okay, that kid has, and I'm sorry, but the kid has like natural athletic ability.
Oh yeah,
the way that he can wrestle and the way that he can wrestle through positions, like he's not up at like Astron all the time.
No,
even in middle school and grade school, he was like that. Liam wrestled him back in the day, and like he like had an advanced type of style already, and he was just kind of doing regular practices, And that's just watching him wrestle with Liam, and they practice together. It's just amazing to watch the things that he can do and just what he did last year.
Yeah.
When we put him out on the line, So that shout out to Sprangers. That's going to be fun to watch him this year. Eli Mayer, do you say you just moved?
No, he's a freshman. He moved.
Did you say he moved?
He's there, but Eli moved in there.
Yeah. I know he's a freshman.
Eli's. Okay. Eli.
Sorry, Eli. Jake Stoffel. Shout out to Jake. Just he had his signing at his school the other day.
Yeah, Missouri.
Yep, going to Missouri. Caleb Denny. That's going to be a good match.
Yes, repeat of state last year.
Yeah,
5-2, I believe.
Yeah, they're both obviously. Jake was a little hurt, and he's better now. Yeah. No surgery needed for that.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah.
Had a boot on. Just had to have his foot in a certain position for however many weeks, months. That's crazy. His dad's like, no surgery. I'm like, what? Yeah, so that's good for Jake, and he's healing up and he looks good. Caleb, always got respect for that kid. It's always fun to watch him. Man, did he get big too?
Oh yeah,
holy cow.
120 to 152, and then probably 75, maybe 65.
Mm-hmm. Yeah he got big.
Yeah.
Ben Ott, always fun to watch him. He's always up in the top, at least top 3 right now, obviously, but he always the top 5.
Yeah,
always. I don't know if he's ever had a below top 3 year. Let's see who else there is. Luke Rux. That name just hit me in the face for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I said, "Well, bam, okay." Never. I sent out because now I go to looking at Brady and this guy.
Yeah,
like I think Brady beats him.
All right,
and I'm just basing it off his name.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Again, emotion. See, that's why I can't do the state stuff.
I don't like this guy's name, so he's gonna be above him.
They're both. I mean, obviously, like I said, I get to see Brady.
Oh,
Luke probably does just fine.
Oh yeah,
but I'm still putting Brady up in 8. That's where I'm fighting for you, Brady, based on emotions, pure emotions. Aiden Needham, that's a kid I'd probably put a little higher, bud.
Yeah,
that one I'd probably put up. I would almost put him. Oh,
him versus Brady will be a good one.
I don't think he beats Brady though. I think he's staying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think he beats
just
Brady.
One slot, but
sorry, Aiden. I just don't. The Hortonville guys were talking a lot of smack to Liam not too long ago.
Oh yeah,
about we're gonna do this. So you guys better bring it, because that's been going around as far as guys wanting to wrestle another one.
Yeah.
So you guys better bring it this year if you guys are gonna put it up there, especially is Aiden's a senior?
Yeah, I think so.
No way.
Yeah, I think so.
Man, Aiden, I did not realize you were that seasoned.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I think Aiden should be higher. That's me, but I don't think he beats Brady. I think you move Brady up 1 and you put him up there with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd argue that. Riker Morgan, heard of him. I know he's had some pretty decent success, so it'd be nice to see him maybe grab some hardware at the end of the year.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to see. Bennett, again, we brought him up. Okay, next one, 190. Let's see. Tegan Fox. This is always starting at like middle of the weight class.
Yeah, well,
Connor Mirasola, congrats to those guys, both Connor and Cole, signing to Penn State. Great grab. Those guys are going to kill it out there, I guarantee you. This all looks pretty accurate to me, top 3. I
mean, one that I could maybe is Tritz.
Tritz, I was just looking at that. Tritz, I'd probably argue for that moving up 1.
Yeah.
1. That's about it right now. Good job again. Good stock.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong. But is that spelled right, Kyler?
I think so. Nobody's told me different. So
okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the way it was at State, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea.
The good thing about these guys is they all have track profiles.
I'm not the one that looks them up, Zach.
Yeah, it is. That's how you spell it.
Is it? Mm-hmm. No kidding. I thought it was a Y. Okay. Hey,
good
job.
I wouldn't just pull that out of my ass.
Yes, you would.
No.
Look at the grades you're doing. You're giving guys another year.
Tegan
Fox. It's fun watching him. Shout out to Tegan. There's a couple guys that jump out at me. Owen Griesbach. He's Marshfield. I mean,
yeah.
Duh. Winkleman. We all know Winkleman. So this is a pretty balanced. I would say this is other than that one, this is a pretty balanced rating to me.
Yeah.
So you passed there.
Thank
okay.
You.
Yep. You're welcome. 215. Aiden St. Clair. Congrats to him.
Yeah.
Just did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. Fargo, Super 32.
No, he was Worlds, right? He didn't go to Fargo.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah. He didn't win the nation.
He beat the world, dude. Handily.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. It was Worlds, but I'm thinking it was Fargo in my head.
Yeah.
But either way, he killed it. It doesn't matter.
Extremely tough tournament. He did well.
Dude, did you see it? Did you see that drag? I mean, it was all over on flow, but it was like it was nothing.
Oh yeah.
Just like bloop. I'm gonna bring you over here. That was fun. That was fun to watch him. Garrett. Yeah, that's accurate. I don't think anybody touches. Aiden owns that spot. That's the rest are the ones you argue on this one.
Yeah, this is pretty tough. All these guys are
Mackay Rogers, pretty good. Pretty good. Mason Grow. I know he's been working hard. He's looking good.
Well, I mean,
this is pretty balanced.
We just had that injury to the Beaver Dam guy, Klatt. Like he was injured last year too.
Oh, really?
He was a state runner-up as a sophomore at 195.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But this looks pretty balanced to me. The rest of it. I mean, Garrett's another. The kid's an animal.
Oh yeah. I watched him coached against him at Pulaski, and he was in the finals. And
big dude.
And Luce is a senior, and he's a freshman. And I'm just like, my goodness, this guy.
Yeah, I mean, we
polished.
In middle school, you couldn't he had some matches. He had a couple that he had to fight for, but he won them. Like it was like he just manhandles.
Yeah, he's very talented.
He ain't touching Aiden though.
No.
So there's that. says it's not happening.
Yeah.
Cole Mirasola. Can't argue that. Brock.
Yeah. I was wondering if he was going to wrestle because he's looking at football.
Yeah.
And he did the pinch test. So
yeah,
he's got the first hurdle out.
If he does football this wrestling season, will keep him in shape for going into next year.
You know, but some coaches don't like you.
Don't like me?
No, don't like you.
Don't
like risking getting hurt in wrestling.
I get it. Yeah, because they money on the line.
Yeah. So, but I mean, this is a pretty
comprehensive,
crazy weight too.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of kids that could do pretty well.
And
usually heavyweights aren't like that. Like,
and this is fairly maybe Stromberg, but these guys Spildy. This is accurate.
Yeah, I mean,
this is accurate. Yep, I like this. No complaints. Well done. Okay.
Yeah.
Really brush over D2 here quick.
Yeah, we can do it quick. And it's been how long's it been?
What time is it?
Hour and 30 minutes.
Hour and a half. We're good. If they're not paying attention, they're going to be able to listen to it. So D2 real quick. We're doing just brush overs, guys. We're just doing notable guys that we know, kind of commenting on what we think they're going to be doing. We don't want to take forever, but we're going to a little bit.
Right.
This is just a freshman heavyweight class.
Yeah, we already talked about a lot of these.
This whole thing. Bogard, yep, love it. Okay. Carson, that's that's one I might argue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JV state champ. I mean,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Colton Koss, your get Eminem. Get him.
There you go.
Yeah, that's.
He just had a close match with DiPiazza at preseason. Koss,
yeah. Yep.
So he could be good.
Colton, right?
Mm-hmm.
His brother?
No, I think that's him, right? Colton is.
What was it Colton? I thought I said Carson Koss. No. Sorry, Colton. That's my bad. That's the fun part. It's the fun part. It's just always just a Parker Spearings. It's always been fun watching that kid. Okay. Let's see. We got 113. Notables. Logan Mueller, always done well. Hawken owns number one. Sorry, I'm not going to give anybody else the opportunity on that one.
No.
Jake Jandrin. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, no, you already talked about Max.
I know. Okay. Yeah. Addie. Yep. Okay. Benny Miller. Benny should be up a little more.
You think so?
I think like that one's based off emotion as well. But I mean, this is the Amory kid. I don't know him well enough to put Benny.
I mean, he had 19 losses last year.
No, I know. So. It's just that now I'd have to look at who, right. That's the science of it all,
for sure.
Putting it together. Okay. Brent Kajeric.
He could maybe be higher.
I'm thinking 2 spots, if not maybe a few more. Actually, I know Kajeric, and I put him against Benny Miller. I think he beats Miller.
Okay, that's interesting.
Here's the thing. Miller's got a gas tank. I think Kajeric is a little more sly. That's it.
Yeah.
And I know both these guys. I've watched them both wrestle forever. Close. I think it'd be a close match, by all means, but I think Kajeric's a little low.
Okay.
And I'm sure Logan Meyer's dad could be like, he wrestled him, and I don't know.
Usually the grandpas though, like that's the ones that tell.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's maybe the moms once in a while you get a mom email.
Not really.
No. It's expected, right?
Yeah.
You get it's just part of the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Charlie Mute. Nope. That's accurate. Again, I think Carson Newbert is tough, Yeah. And I Brady Collins. This is pretty accurate all the way through.
Yeah, this was
Drew Lochner. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm gonna leave that alone. 126. I'm in D2, right? Okay, good. Let's make sure. Start talking.
Yeah, I'll be like, whoa. Whoa. These?
Different universe.
Yeah.
Lane Anderson. I like watching Lane. Your kid's pretty good.
Yeah.
Peter Tomasevic. Dude, that kid's been working his butt off.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. I think he's gonna beat your ranking this year.
Yeah, I mean
I
that'd
think
be
so.
great.
Yeah.
Like I said, I always enjoy when I'm wrong. 'cause that
Jimmy
means
Racer,
somebody-
that's a kid I've known since God was a child. I mean, Liam and him have gone back and forth since they were kids.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy used to beat him all the
Oh,
time.
really?
All the time. Liam's bigger now,
Yeah.
but I mean, then the one match, the qualifier going, he would have, both of them would have made it, but it was to win it, and Liam hadn't beaten him, and he beat him by a point.
Okay.
Jimmy had hurt his knee. Man, that was a good match. And all the matches that we have like pictures of and like video of, we didn't video that one. We lived in the moment, Zach.
Yeah,
we lived in the moment.
The one time.
The one time, the one time. But Jimmy's a good kid. I would argue up for him. Yeah, man. Look at his record.
Yeah, for sure. 9 losses as a freshman is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
but,
Dick.
Yeah, I think he might have lost to Stark though. I'm not sure.
Way to go, Dick. Jeez,
man, been called worse.
Hey,
so.
Jamie, you go ahead and email him. You let him know.
Pretty sure he has before.
Jamie, you let him know that he should be higher. Right. Again, no shade on these other guys. We're gonna go to 132.
He was pretty.
Where is he?
He's. I mean,
you got him in your
watch list. Yeah. Like.
Oh yeah, Trey should be higher.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, come on.
What
is wrong with you?
I know.
That one's wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Who are his losses to?
I don't know. I have to double check. There has to be a reason he was down here.
Big pile of poo. You don't put Trey way down there. You don't put Trey down. Nobody puts Trey in a corner.
I didn't put him in the corner. I just put him on the watch list.
You put him on something. It's a load of hooey.
Oh, jeez.
He doesn't blow there. He doesn't belong there. Trey, I'm fighting for you on this one. This one I'm solid on. This one is no way watch list. He should have a number next to him. Sam his grandpa. No, his grandpa probably would say something.
He lost to Gusta. Where did
Guzda? Gazda? Come on. What was the score?
Pinned.
What?
Yeah.
Still fighting for you, Trey.
I mean, one spot.
Still fighting for you.
Always getting up.
Hunter Boziel. 47-22, huh? Watch list.
Yeah.
Okay. Reed Spurley kind of owns that.
Yeah.
That's so. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Okay. Good. 132. Brush over Colton Hush. Good wrestler. You can't argue that one.
Yeah, maybe he gets his first title.
Cole. Has Cole wrestled him? Have they had that?
No, he was 20 and
head to head.
He was 20 and he was 32, so I don't believe they have.
Okay. So I think Cole wins that.
Yeah.
In a match. Yep. I think Cole wins that match. Ethan's tough. Now these are some of the kids I wasn't able to talk about before. Ethan's been on almost every dual team that I've had.
Yeah.
Dad's cool. Mom's cool. He's definitely beaten Huntley. Possibly Cole. Unless they've wrestled each other and I'm wrong.
No, I don't know.
But I think Cole's been hurt. Break his foot.
I don't know.
I think he got like an academic award and he was on his, those carts they get when you break your leg.
Yeah.
He was on one of those, I think.
Okay.
Liam told me. Foot, something like it's something on his lower extremities.
Well, yeah. Teague just said Cole's out for the year.
Well, way to do your homework, Zach.
I mean,
you're getting grades wrong. You have guys on the list that don't belong there.
I mean, he still belongs there. It's just preseason, so once he doesn't wrestle, take him off.
Did he weigh in?
I don't know.
Don't you have the information?
When I yeah, I do, but when I checked, they hadn't put it on there. They don't have to put it on there till the first competition. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the rule on that one.
Yeah.
See? I didn't read through the coach's rules.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are allowed to do.
I don't know that it's a rule. I mean, you have to have a body fat test to wrestle.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Correct. Yeah. Totally get that.
But you could do it the day before if you wanted to, and then but it has to be within the weight.
So yeah, definitely Ethan's beating Cole then.
Since, yeah, I mean, that was a bold prediction by you.
Yep. I put it out there.
He is definitely gonna
Ethan, you're number 2.
To Cole.
Yeah, Ethan, you're number 2.
Yeah.
Bob Huntley goes to number 3. Trenton Kirkland, Chase Sternard. Sorry, Chase, I didn't mean to do that. Chris Meyer. Hey, Chris Meyer, Campbell Sport. That sounds familiar. that Chris Meyer at Appleton West?
That I don't. Was that Chris Meyer?
Was that Chris Meyer?
I don't know. That was a Meyer, but I don't remember.
Liam's first word.
Yeah.
He was so nervous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for no reason.
He had beat Toby last year.
Lane Fry is also a good M&M.
Yeah.
Nice. He beat who last year?
2 years ago.
Oh.
He beat Toby, like the guy that
McGuire.
No. Toby Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh.
Run the mill 52, but he was.
Yeah. All right, this looks pretty. I mean, other than you getting someone wrong who's going to be out for the year.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he gets second.
Everybody moves up. Who's below Lane on your list? Because he's going to move up.
I don't know. This isn't the computer I work from. So I don't have my list on me.
You are killing me, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, 138. Real quick brush over. Blakely Bastion.
Yeah.
Kind of, to me, owns that spot. I mean,
he pinched 32, so it'll be interesting. Like they have so many wrestlers to get in the lineup, so it's hard to know.
I know he's been talking about cutting, down for state or whatever. I think mom and dad told him he's insane.
Yeah, Isaac
think he's silly. Yeah.
That 32. And
Devin Woodkey.
Then you would need Newbert to go down, right?
Yeah, right.
No, Newbert's at 20 already.
Garrett Marks, Devin Woodkey down below here, Cody Fleck. I think you have Garrett Marks a little low.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think he's a little, I think at least maybe one or two. Well, obviously you need to move no one up. Blakely's in the right spot. These guys, Jackson Black and Will Schmidt. Yep. I feel like Garrett's a little low. Devin, he's getting bigger. So let's see. I want to see how he does with this weight class.
Yeah.
So another kid I've known forever. Garrett I've known forever. That's why I believe he's a little low, but again, based off emotion.
Oh yeah.
That's all I got for that weight class. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 kids that I mentioned that are notable. Hopefully they make a move up. I think a couple of them should be up one more.
Yeah.
But we'll go there. 144. This is still D2, guys. We're trying to hurry. Danny Heiser owns this. I'm not even going to argue.
Yeah.
You can't argue with me on any of it. Danny Heiser owns it. Caleb Delabrew. Obviously good stock. I think these top 3 are correct. Sawyer Daly, I think, is one more up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he makes top 4. Not like that's
as a freshman though. It's pretty tough.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah, I could understand it.
And I think Bryson moves up with him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dylan. Sorry about that, but that's where I'm at with that one. Let's see. Prairie Sheen, Mason Hurd. That sounds familiar. Riley Nickel. I know of Riley. He's been around the area. I mean, he's from Ripon, so I've seen him wrestle at tournaments.
From Kaukauna.
Huh?
From Kaukauna.
I know that.
You say he's from Ripon. Though.
It does. You have him under Ripon.
I know, but I'm just saying.
He's from Ripon. Yeah. He's not from here anymore.
No, but he's from Kaukauna.
Stop, Zach.
Yeah. Started in Kaukauna.
Eat it. Yeah. Yep. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Andre Sanchez, I don't know him. Spencer Madsen. I think he's a little low.
Yeah.
I know Spencer has had, a couple hard matches here and there, but I think he's a little low. I think Spencer goes up maybe 2 more.
Okay.
But that's me. Dylan Weigel. Those guys are all, Sawyer. God, I just think that's just a weird spot right
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's tough.
Okay.
It's a good problem to have.
It is. So those notables there. 150 D2 guys, 150. Owen Safrud, Brody Hart. Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Good match though.
Oh yeah.
Good match. I mean, Owen's been making his way through. He's getting a little bigger. It'd be a good match. Yeah, I think that's a little close.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a tough one.
And Marco.
Brody's just got, he's been through a lot, as far as just in wrestling in general.
Yeah.
Just a seasoned, wrestler. So, okay. Marco, that looks accurate.
So close last year,
I know.
But so has Sefrud.
Yep.
Sefrud, or however you say it.
Sefrud, yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob DeRocher. Really? Down there?
Yeah. He lost to Reese Youngke, I believe.
Okay. Let's see. Logan Olmstead. You have nothing to add to any of these guys, really?
Not really. These are all like
you're kind of sitting there. You're kind of
yeah. I mean, nothing to add on these guys.
Gaze Lojewicz. I think he's number 2. I think he should be. I think he'll prove himself this year because he just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
He just, for some reason, he just keeps gaining every year, and it's always nice to see with him. Liam's wrestled him once or twice. Austin Kufner, okay.
Yeah.
Fox Valley Lutheran. Damn it. Brock Swenson, that'd be a good match right there. That would be a good match. Vincent Cook. Is that Kasasha? I'm gonna murder it. I'm not saying it. I refuse. I won't say it.
Yeah.
I'll spell it so they know who I'm. KSIOSZK. No, I'm sure someone's gonna pipe up with something. I bet.
Yeah. I don't know.
They should, because I'm doing it wrong, and that's why I only spelled it and not said it.
I don't even want to try it either. So.
Because of the name, I'm gonna root for him now.
Yeah.
Because I screwed it up. I'm gonna root for you.
Gamble sport.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. All right, so I have faith in Kufner. I think and I didn't even he didn't come into Kangaroo this year.
No, I know. Yeah.
So I guess I wish him luck, because I haven't seen if he's gotten better. He hasn't been around.
Yeah.
So
he
Ronsman, that's accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate. Okay. All right, 165 quick, 165 D2. Oh boy.
This guy's coming back from injury. He was injured last year.
Yeah.
Halapka.
Klinkner, huh? Yeah, Halapka. Yep. Yeah. Klinkner is up there.
Got 4th at 60 last year. I mean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think this is all accurate on this one. Yep. Nope, it's accurate. Bryce Mays. Yep. I like that. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
175. Oh, let's see here. Silas Daly. I mean, that's a given. He's in. Okay. I'm going to put this out there right now. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people talking smack about Liam after the whole Owen Wasley thing, right?
Oh yeah.
The whole, like, okay. So let's get this clear. Like, the number one, it was an event, right? It was a good match. Owen put up a fight, and obviously, he got the better, right?
Yeah.
So then there's a lot of smack talk going around.
Oh yeah.
About, well, Liam shouldn't be here. Liam should be there. And honestly, like, Liam looks at it and he doesn't like study it.
Right.
Like, he's like, oh, where am I at? Oh, cool. Kind of thing. But losses bother him. You know,
they should.
So then, like, you got guys talking smack, like, why is he running from Charlie?
Oh yeah.
All this other stuff. But Charlie's great. Like, do we think, like, we don't know what that would have been, like, if he was, however it would have turned out.
Yeah.
But to label kids, like, I have a hard time talking like real smack about kids.
Oh yeah.
Again, we talk about how hard they work, right? I mean, speculating about a match is one thing, and talking about what you think one kid might be able to do against another one is one thing.
Yeah.
To be putting out there like you think a kid's just going to get smacked down just because of whatever. Well, why should he go wrestle the event then, if that's all he's going to listen to is you saying he's going to get smacked down? Right?
Yeah.
So, but at the same point though, too, that is a learning session, right? I mean, now you know what you don't do.
Yeah.
When you're on bottom, right?
You just gotta learn from it.
You don't stick your leg out so they can put the leg in, right? That's about it. Because he had 2 really good shots.
Yeah.
Didn't finish, whatever. But, I mean, I know Owen's been working on defense, stuff like that, and people are talking about, not taking away anything from Owen, but that match goes a little differently. But they're not even going to be the same weight.
No, doesn't look like it.
That sucks. Patrick Moore. Shout out to Patrick and family.
I think I might have his grade wrong too. He might have senior. We have to go through here and fix all this crap.
Oh, what has he got here?
Oh, flip a coin at 150. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My mouse is all weird.
Yeah, I mean,
technology.
That was Sephrod and Hart is what he's talking about.
Yep. Very true. Very true. I want to put it up there. Yes, Teague. Flip a coin at D2 150 for yes. Correct.
That'd be a great match if it happens.
Got a couple people hanging out. It's fine.
Cool.
Okay, so we got Jacob Hoppy, Nolan Kilcheski.
There you go.
Kilcheski. Got it.
They're
gonna be like, no, you don't.
They always make fun of the way I said. Is this Antigo or
Anago? Come on, man.
2 country apparently.
Anago.
Antigo.
No, Anago. It's Anago. Winburg Burnhamwood. No, it's Burnhamwood.
There's the Ingham, the next one.
Is it Portage? Is it Portage?
Yeah.
Is it? It's Portage?
Portage.
Oh, but shout out to Patrick. There's a couple other ones in here. Jacob Hop, I mentioned him. I've been, he's fun to watch. Nolan, he's fun to watch. This is again a fun. I think maybe Patrick's up one more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 2-time qualifier. He's definitely.
Yeah, and then I think he has a hell of a match against a couple of these top guys here.
Yeah,
but Silas owns number one. Okay, 190. Let's see here. Notables that I know. Remember, I don't know every single one of these kids. So if you guys want me to know about them, let me know about them. I'll gladly have them on the show. Gladly. Owen Burling. I think I brought him up a little bit before. A kid, he works his butt off. He's another AWA kid.
Is he?
Yeah. Yep. Liam's wrestled against him. Max Matthias. I mean, to me, whatever these other guys own, this is based off of emotional, but I think Max puts up a fight at the top spots there.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, like I said,
Ingham's tough. Like that's a different match. Like that one, obviously you would prepare for, but like I think Max he's working his way up there.
Yeah.
I definitely think he's contending here. Okay, so that was real quick. Sorry guys, we got to kind of chug along here because I got some stuff I got to show you here that we're gonna possibly doing for some giveaways. So we gotta. Well, it's thanks to you. Let's see if I recognize Ian Smith. I know that one.
Yeah.
Chase Matthias, obviously brother of Max. How lucky are they?
What have
practice partners?
Yeah.
I mean.
So close in weight too.
I know, right? They probably hate each other, but not every day. But I mean,
yeah.
Kale Lies gang, dude. That kid, like 8 foot tall.
Is he?
Is that him? Kale Lies gang?
Not. He wasn't last year.
There's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's Lies gang that's like 5,000 feet tall.
Is it?
Yeah, he was at the AWA duel.
I don't think he was last year.
Lies gang. Yeah, he's like super tall. What does it say here? Is this new?
Nope,
not new. Thanks, Teague. I just put up your old message. So that's all I got. Lies gang, that's a name that I know from wrestling. Yeah.
This has a lot of kids like just on the cusp of being like it's probably 7 or 8 kids deep that could be and like
up
the
in
watch
there.
list. Like it was one of the hardest ones to.
Your top is accurate here.
Yeah,
like Blake Theory and things like that.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was
pretty
cut and dry. Like obviously Chase and Ian.
Yeah,
that happened last year, but could go either way.
So I'm at 285 now.
Yeah, I mean
Coy Hopke.
Yeah,
he owns
good.
It. Hunter. Yeah, I put him up at number 2 for sure. The kid's. I mean, he's got a different type of like mat presence, especially when he turns it on. Like he turns it on, like you can see it in his face.
Yeah,
it's when you see that. That's when I start watching. Like, ooh, the other guy is not making him happy right now. And then he turns it up and it's usually like a throw.
Yeah.
Winds up just letting it rip. So it's always fun to watch him.
Sure.
Yeah. Willie Graham, Stanley Boyd. Are there any strange towns on this one? There's Get Eminem again.
Yeah.
Man, they're really getting Eminem.
Yeah, they are.
Rhinelander. All right, Owen.
I believe they're.
I've heard that. Now. I've heard them bring up all cards before. What's that?
They were D1 for a couple. They keep going back and forth. They've been D2 and D1.
Yeah, it's not a small town, is it? Rhinelander?
No, I mean that's D1 and D2.
Small, but it's not that small.
No, but
anyways,
and Kakana's not that big.
Not very true.
Yeah,
very very true. It's just because everybody moves here. That's all. Okay, D3. We're going to D3.
Minder says he's 6'7", so.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, so you're right. So
cool. Sure, he's.
I guess if you think 6'7" is tall,
6'6" you. He's young.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's pretty young. 6'7". Yeah, that's Kale, right? I mean, that's what I was talking about. Like the dude's, it's insane how big this kid is.
I must have a different guy in mind then.
So
unless he grew.
We watched him at the WI Wrestle duels, the AWA duels, and we watched him wrestle, and like I couldn't.
He's the one that just beat Tyson Martin, right?
I didn't even not watch him. Like I just I watched him warm up because he was so tall. Then I watched him wrestle because it was like, how are you making all that work?
Oh yeah.
Like it's just it's impressive. So high five to him. We are going
if
to
you can reach it. Like I don't know if you could.
No, but that was the thing is some guys are trying to go upper body with him. Like,
dude,
how are you going to do that when you're reaching 6 feet in the air?
Yeah.
You're not going to underhook that.
Right.
Why are you shooting on the legs? But then he reaches over you.
As a headlocker, I think I would try.
You would all day. Just like this.
Yeah. Get down here.
All right, D3, folks. We're almost done.
All right.
We got some giveaway stuff to go with, so stick with us here. Let's see.
Hurry through this.
Yeah. D3. Come on, pull it up.
Grunfelder, number 1.
Yeah.
Underwood. That'd be.
I started on the bottom. So.
Oh, you start on the bottom.
Yeah,
okay.
for some Jackson Bogarts.
The Noble's on there twice again, so I gotta fix that.
You should just bring the computer you work with here. I don't know why
It's a huge Mac. Like I can't do it. Like a desktop one is what I use. Like,
okay.
Like
It's a PC,
42-inch, like
PC type thing. Yeah. You can still bring that along.
It's like a TV.
Show you care. Just show you care.
You wouldn't be able to see my face.
It's a couple of freshmen we talked about. Parker Owens, I know him. Like on the top, I mean, it's accurate.
Oh yeah.
So 113 real quick. Come on, 113. There. Drew Dolphin, that's accurate. Roger Fleege.
You like Fleege. You argued for him at the King of the North too, right?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know.
I don't remember either.
I was in the back by the wrestlers. I wasn't in by the fans.
Yeah.
We were kind of watching, but then we were trying to get the screen working, so I wasn't watching a ton of the matches because I was trying to get everything going so the guys could hear it. Derek Goddard, Demarath, Mason Demarath. I was right over here, So, I've seen him wrestle a little bit when he was younger, so he's always been fun to watch. Lincoln Byer, I know that name. But Drew owns that.
Yeah,
Drew's just too. It's kind of a weird way to say it, but he wrestles with pizzazz.
Yeah. Well, did he sign somewhere or not?
I thought I saw something, but can I just let you know that we were at with Wisconsin Red and he leg cradled a kid and he posed for the camera like this. He was like, "Mom, take my picture."
His track wrestling profile picture has to be like one of my favorite. I'm pretty sure he's like got a mohawk or something like when he was 5. Yeah. Like he's just like squeezing.
You keep that one.
Oh yeah, he's just like posing for the camera, like you said.
Yeah, that's Drew is just he's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Fleege, man. Okay, we gotta move on. 120. I can't make a decision there. It's hard, but I think Fleege's too. But anyways, Connor, always fun to watch him. I know he pays attention to the stuff on the show too, but he's a fun kid to watch wrestle. I think he'll move up. I have faith in that one. Jake Fitzpatrick. I mean,
yeah,
just he owns that spot too. So I can't argue there. Mason Dewing, I might.
He was 1-1 with Kale Quinance last year. He pinned him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Kale beat him like 10-3 or something.
Okay. It's just that one doesn't feel right, but numbers are numbers, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's pretty accurate. It's
be
Isaiah Sanchez. That's pretty accurate. I give that accurate.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a tough kid. Sometimes some matches get away. He's a tough kid. That kid's worked hard too. Another one I can't believe he's still that small, and Liam got that big because they used to wrestle each other.
Oh, really?
So yeah, kind of odd. 126, D3 126. Gerber. I've heard of Gerber several times, and I've seen a couple of his matches. He's a good looking sophomore. Koji.
Yeah.
Owns number 1. I am going to say this. With
Hawken, right?
Yeah. That was a good match.
Oh yeah,
that was a good match.
His dad, what the catch weight was there because wonder what the catch weight was, like what they had to weigh in.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did Hawken just give up weight? Maybe. I don't see him weighing 26.
So here's the thing with me, and I've always said this.
Yeah.
Because Liam's like from day one, we didn't cut a lot. It was a couple pounds maybe just to get to the closest weight class he was at, but we didn't cut, right? So
it's
I don't buy it. Fleege. What?
Teague's telling you it's Flaggy. I think is what he's saying.
Flaggy.
I don't know. How
that doesn't. That looks like Fleege to me. But okay, whatever. Teague knows. He talks to a lot of those people. I'll go with Flaggy. If you're wrong, Teague, I'm gonna find you. I will find you.
Oh,
I have your mailing address. So we'll find you. Anyways, Koji's dad
yeah.
brought up something that the stuff that they did in the past doesn't matter
Oh
for
yeah.
the stuff in the future. Okay, so I want to touch on that for just a second, real quick, because we're going to breeze through these. The stuff you did in the past doesn't matter to the stuff that you do in the future, right? Because things change, the dynamics change, the wrestlers change, the work ethic of your athlete or whoever doesn't change. Then
Right.
that's impressive, right? I mean, that's the watching what Koji does on a daily basis is damn.
Yeah.
He's putting work in, just
Right.
like those guys talk about, right? No doubt he's won, you know, Renos, and he's won all these huge accomplishments because he puts the work in.
Oh yeah.
Not everybody that does that does it pay off like that, right? And especially as you get older, you may have been having that success before, which is great. And if you continue that work ethic, and obviously he's going to, like, I'm not doubting that kid's all of a sudden he's gonna just stop.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna keep going, and he's gonna get better and better and better and better. But with that being said, the effects of growth and puberty, and everybody grows at a different rate, and if you can keep up, awesome. You know, there are look at the Bo Bassett's, and Koji's willing to keep up with just about anybody out there as well. They're ready to toe the line. It doesn't always calculate that just because you won Reno Worlds, you're going to be, you know, a NCAA champion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
State champ, sure.
Yeah.
There's the distance is a little closer, you know, but just because you won so much as a kid doesn't mean you're going to be doing that as someone that grew up. So I mean, I agree and I disagree, but you know, it's one of those things where it's just that's how I feel about it. I just think that just because you won, just because, you know, Liam took third at Super 32 doesn't mean he's going to go out and win it the next year.
Right.
You know? There's other kids that are coming up that are hard, you know.
Yeah.
And again, Koji's putting the work in. There's no doubt that he's going to do things. So, but sure. It's there are those kids that are out there and they exist. I mean, 77-0.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes. So I get it, but that's just kind of my take on it. So, anyways, Hinderman, Iowa Grant, we talked about those guys, the freshmen, a little bit before, but I didn't talk about him a lot. We kind of breezed over these guys. I think he's going to do good.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be.
He'd probably be second in this way.
I think so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Birchman, that's another one. That's Fenimore, dude.
Yeah.
Got Tristan coming on tomorrow, but I mean,
cool.
You have guys like that in the room. You're only bringing everybody else up, so I think he's going to be moving up too. Is it so? Caleb Krause, is it Krause or is it Krause?
I would say Krause.
Krause.
Yeah.
Because I think Mike Krause, I think he said Krause as well, but I know people that say Krause.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
So I'm going to leave that one out to the judges.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Florence. So
what's that?
It's Florence Niagara, right? I mean,
per the Aquinas parents, and they would find me before you do.
So they probably know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Thank you, Aquinas parents, unless you're just yelling at Teague and not watching the show. So it's okay. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
132.
Yeah, 132. Moving on. So Dylan Brody, Bertie Shaw, that's on the bottom. Rowan Carey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight for Nutter on this one.
Pretty sure Rowan's beat him at state both years.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm still fighting for
second.
him. You want to know why? Because he's a stealth guy. You know.
Yeah.
He's a stealth guy, and I'm fighting for that. So can't stop me.
Oh yeah, I can't. But
can't stop me. Won't stop me. But I'm going. I think Amron Nutter is going to go number one. I think he's going to beat Rowan.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time, I don't think, but
no, but I think it's
at state happen. It would be the first time.
Respect to Rowan Carey. The kid's he's an animal. He's a Sarbacher kid, you know. So there's always been
a little brother coming up too, I believe.
He sure does. I think he's in middle school. I think it's Liam. Yeah. Yep. They didn't ask if they could use Liam. That's all right. All right. Let's see.
Hunter Stevens, though, he's good. Had a good freshman year, 50-4 last year.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's true. Very true. Yep. I digress to forget to mention him here. So Tristan Verbaten, Lucas Heimke. Yeah, this is accurate. 138.
Yeah.
138 D3, everybody. Dawson Johnson, obviously we know good. Mason Carpenter, also good.
Yeah.
Wyatt Unzer, just as good. Elliot Bibb. See, like, this is another one where it's like, I know the top two. I mean, I've watched those guys for quite a while.
Yeah, the state finals the last 2 years.
Right. But even before that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
This is Lurkey. You got Lurkey on the bottom. Okay. I mean, this is pretty accurate. This is good.
Yeah.
I can take 138 here, and that's honestly, it's kind of eating crap. Yep, that's really. Did they wrestle? Did him and Colton ever wrestle? Again, you're gonna say, well, yeah, it's dead. I don't remember. I'm not looking at. I don't have this pulled up.
They were different weights. But I mean, technically, Weiler placed higher than him in 2022.
Okay.
At the same weight.
So this is, like I said, this is why I need spreadsheets to do stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably sure that Weiler beat him.
Past knowledge and stuff that I remember from last year. Blake Carton, that's accurate. Daniel Esser, that's accurate. I might argue for Sturgill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one's that?
Is bottom of 144.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you got Ty Denny up there.
Yeah. He's
all right. It's fairly accurate. It's like it would only Sturgill would be up like one or two spots.
Yeah.
That's about it. Okay. 150. D3, 150. I wish I knew more about Seiler, but I don't. Obviously, third.
I saw him at the Cheesehead is where he was on my, like, he wasn't varsity till last year, I believe.
Yeah.
But he placed at freestyle and Greco in that summer between his freshman and sophomore year, and that's when he got on my radar. And then I saw him at Cheesehead. He was beating Connor Smith, and we got on top and cradled him. So
okay.
But we are losing in the third period to him. He's pretty good.
Emoff is another one that I see that's accurate.
Iowa Grant. D3 is going to be hard to do team rankings. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Between a lot of the obviously Fenimore.
Yeah, but the rest.
Yeah, like the 2 through 8.
Yeah.
They could be different. Like,
yeah. I mean, there are a lot of these teams here that have, they have some history. Again, and I'm gonna put myself out here though. Independence where? What's the town name?
Gilman.
Spread this out.
Gilmont or
Gilmanton? Yeah. What's the C?
Huh?
What is the C on the end of there? That's it. Never mind. That's their sectional.
Yeah.
Dirt to dirt.
There you go.
Because there's 2 slashes, but I thought maybe you missed putting a town in because you've been messing grades up and stuff too.
Yeah.
Independence.
Those are all like
never even heard of it.
Yeah. Never heard of that school?
Never heard of even the towns.
Oh yeah.
Independence, Wisconsin. I've never heard of.
Missouri.
Sorry, Colin. I don't mean to not spreading hate on you. I've never heard of the towns. Okay. Connor Mentink. All right. I don't know a ton of these older kids.
Yeah.
Aiden Marquette sounds familiar though. Yep, he's down the bottom. Joe Beavers, Hustisford. This could be a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know Seiler. Damn it, why don't I know him? Silliness. Okay, 157, D3. Tristan.
Yeah.
He owns it. Micah Kukta, I think Liam wrestled him as well. Kuchta?
Yeah.
Is it Kuchta?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I was already wrong, so I'll take your word for it. Jackson Bussey, it's another good one. I know of him. Liam's wrestled with him and around him for quite some time. They're obviously in the same grade. Good wrestler. I think your top 4 accurate. Ainsboro. Huh. Okay. I would move Whitehorse up.
Yeah.
I just don't think the record speaks volumes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen him wrestle. I think he's got a little more in him than where he's at. But again, my opinion.
Yeah, he was up at 70 last year.
Yeah.
So he's coming down
a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I think he's
definitely putting in the work somewhere.
He's a little low. Yeah. All right. Other than that, that's the one I'd fight to move.
Yeah.
The top ones are fine. Top 5, that looks good. 165 D3. There's not enough for me to go off of to argue any of this to be wrong. Banco has been doing really well.
I could see Cade Rule.
I would put him up at 2.
Yeah.
I would almost argue him to beat Nash.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see him.
Yeah, I would argue that. Was that a weight change?
Yeah, he
Okay.
got big.
I was gonna say
32 last year.
he should be at number 1, I think. Sorry, Nash. Nash has been working his ass off. Nothing to say bad about Auburndale's got some good kids. Tubbs. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only one I'd argue is the Cade rule.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do it. Yeah, 113 to 132 all the way up to this.
Yeah.
Wow. That kid blew up. And he was getting really good at 132 as well.
Probably had to get bigger to beat his sister.
Right? Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah.
His sister was a stud.
Yeah, I can only imagine she still is.
Oh, yeah.
David Mallon, great grab for the Badgers. Torn Vandenbush, also good. Tristan Eckstein, that kid's an animal. That's a good time too. Blaschke, yep. I would argue Blaschke.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah.
One spot though. One spot. I just think he's just a little more savvy.
And he's holding the weight for
correct. So. Owen Morgan, I might argue. He's got a lot of matches, he's a senior. He's been that's just because you wrestle a lot of matches doesn't mean anything, but he's been, you know what I'm saying? He's just been getting a little bit better. I'd move him up a spot, but I'll take any away from Carter. Okay, 190 D3. Tyson Martin owns it.
Yeah.
That's his spot. Bryson Kelly. I
didn't know what to do. Like with him really.
That's a mover.
Yeah.
I think he's a one spot mover. Swap.
Yeah. Oh,
swap
yeah,
for sure.
He got
Elijah Sanchez.
That got hurt last year,
Like who's that?
Bryson.
Yeah. I get it. Yep. He was I think he had a couple injuries last year.
Yeah.
But he's getting better.
Yeah, for sure.
Elijah Sanchez, like I said, that family's got it's just kids wrestling.
Same with the last West Bieber or Bieber.
Yeah, Bieber. It's Bieber.
Is it?
Yeah. Dad was sheriff.
Coleman.
Yep.
So many of those too.
Yeah. So I know. Is it West Bieber?
Yeah.
West. Is it okay? I want to make sure it wasn't Weston.
No, I think
West Bieber. I think you're right. But he was always a fun family to be around at wrestling tournaments. Those guys are a blast. Dad's a sheriff, and they're all just a fun time to be around.
This was another
very nice,
very deep weight class too. Like I remember it being like same as
Carter Lewick. Yeah. Aiden or Adler Strand. That's These are good wrestlers.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I would say at least I would say a good 65 to 70% of these kids are going to be tough against each other if they wind up wrestling each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is accurate. It's pretty good. 215. Tramick. Yep. I would. Let's see what do we got here. This one's pretty good too.
Well, I know I have the returning state runner up at 4th, but he had such a crazy tournament.
Yeah.
Like he had so few matches.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I'm remembering right, but he came out of nowhere and got second in that bracket, and he definitely could be up. Don't get me wrong, but it was just kind of seemed fluky. I know he has a pretty good, decent record too.
I was gonna slap you for that one, but
51 and 18. But I don't know. It's just something apparently I have a bias against somebody too. I don't know.
You do?
Yeah.
I bias here.
Yeah.
So that's fair. Other than that, I was gonna argue that one because I think he, obviously took second.
Yeah. And I got the 6th placer at that same weight. I mean, I understand it looks stupid.
Right. I don't do all the numbers.
Right.
You do. But this is okay. I would maybe move Bader. Is that how you say his last name? Matthew? I think it's Bader.
Oh yeah.
Not Boder.
Kiwani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Cedar Grove. Yeah, Kiwani. Yeah. Cool. That's his sectional.
Yeah.
I keep looking at that. I don't know why I'm looking at that.
Yeah, I believe him and his brother were going back and forth between heavyweight and 220 last year because they both.
Yeah, this is a good setup. I have a couple of arguments here. 285. 4 people fall asleep. Right? Oh, you got it.
Already are.
Yeah, they're already falling asleep. Evan Gratz. I mean, that's pretty accurate. Take care of business this year, Evan. Take care of business.
Bannon Hoffman.
Kane Otto.
Didn't that just happen? Gratz and Hoffman at Big Cheese.
I believe so.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. Yeah, I watched a couple of the matches, and
or at least Stromberg and Hoffman.
I know Gratz did what he was expected to do.
No, he lost.
Dude,
Stromberg.
I didn't. Oh, Stromberg. No. I picked Stromberg for that
Okay,
one. You're right. Yeah. That's my brain fart.
Yeah.
I did pick Stromberg. I think that was in my comments with the fellas.
Right.
Okay. Magnus Hilgers, I think maybe I would argue to go up one more spot. But
oh yeah, I mean
state qualifier up there.
This is there's definitely been tougher weights. But,
yeah. But I mean, Evan owns the number one.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, like I said, that's really the only other one I think that I would argue on that one. So, well, I mean, I think overall you did all right.
Yeah, thanks.
I might have my arguments, right?
Yeah.
I had my little things that I wanted to say, but I think it was good. I think you did a good job. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. So folks, we wrapped up on. I'm gonna see if I can find a screen here that just highlights just the two of us. I thought I set one up. Nope, sure didn't there. What if I let's just remove this one? There we go. There okay, so we just have us two here. So I mean, honestly, where are you as far as the team rankings? I mean, do you do a preseason one with them? Do you like just put numbers together from the past season and obviously not go off of, and then what the kids are now, right? You know the kids, you kind of know the lineups already. Are you able to do it, base a team one off of that?
I have started, but it's kind of hard, like because I don't know that that's their weights for sure, and there's some movements I guarantee I haven't heard of yet.
Leave that to Teague and Steve.
Yeah, they're all over that stuff. So
well, I mean, God, there's the information.
Oh yeah,
the amount of information. Yeah. I'm gonna go over real quick. I'm gonna show the people to give with. Number one, don't forget about this one. Okay. There's already a post out on it. Post out for it. If you like, I think, and
tag 3 friends.
Tag 3 friends, but you have to comment, comment, and share. Yeah, tag 3 friends in it.
Yeah.
There's a post on the hat. This hat giveaway ends on Monday.
That's pretty sweet.
It's a nice little hat.
Yeah.
No one's touched, no one's worn it. That's it. So there's no grease on it. I didn't put it on my head. The giveaway for this ends on Monday. Okay. Now we have an awesome dude that brought over something. We got one of these to give away. This will be coming up. USA Wrestling shirt. I mean, it's a USA Wrestling shirt, right? It's a giveaway.
Polo, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little polo, nice fabric. But this is the coup de grace, dude. The coup de grace right here. So this is signed by, that's Sarah Hildebrandt, if you can see the name. So we have a friend here that is friends with Miss Hildebrandt, and signed signature of Sarah Hildebrandt will be going up for for giveaway.
Yeah,
coming soon. So pay attention because it's coming.
Singlet too.
Yeah, that is they're pretty sweet singlet.
Yeah,
Nike does all right.
Yeah, they do all right.
They do all right. Yeah, it's a nice singlet. So that this will be going up for a giveaway, guys. It's Hildebrandt signed singlet. Maybe I'll put a little frame, put it in a frame for someone. Maybe add a little value to it for you. But well, dude, we've been going for what?
2 hours.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You did a lot of rankings.
Yeah, I did.
So I wanted to make sure that we kind of touched on them, paid attention to them, and commented on them. I think a lot of these guys will do well. I think we're going to have a great season of wrestling, and it's only gotten better, right? I mean, all these kids that are now working in the off season, and even props to the kids that are in football too. I mean, those guys are football, baseball. They're all still putting work in. They're working in the off season, doing something. Obviously, we all know it's not wrestling shape though. So hopefully, you guys are working hard and getting things done in the wrestling room. So I'm gonna get you out of here. So we're gonna kind of slow roll into some music. Let me see if we got Peter Taff. Hold on, we got some people to read here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Comment. Mike Hart, great job. Thanks again. Thank you, Mike. Much appreciated. Great job. Really enjoyed the show. Thank you for all your work. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in and checking this out. And then let's see, we got That's sick. Go to the hotel late. I'll check this out after. Okay. Yep. Appreciate it. Yep. Listen to it. Guys, this will be uploaded onto Spotify, all your listening platforms by tomorrow at some point. So this episode will be out. It'll be up on YouTube. You can watch it whenever on YouTube. It'll be up on Facebook forever. Eventually I'm going to wind up taking the stuff off of social media and just having it out on YouTube, but it'll be on there for a while.
Cool.
But we appreciate everybody else listening. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully everybody got something out of it. If you have, please, guys, he's the Wisconsin Grappler. If you have something that you want to bring up and say, hey, this kid, I mean, obviously I was screwing shit up left and right. You were screwing up the grades. I mean, this is all part of the gig, but I believe that you have the most accurate formula, right?
Yeah.
And I am not the most accurate formula because I was basing everything off of emotion, right? But it's a good mix. We get to talk about things that we like, talk about things that we don't think are going to happen. But I think everybody's going to have a great season. I think we have some really good things coming up. I have, I'm going to shout out the 920 Hat Company. They did this hat. They also did the hat that we're giving away. Did
they do the hats that you gave the coaches too?
Yes, they did the hats.
Sweet.
Yeah, I gave all
the like waterproof or what is that? That's like awesome material.
I don't know what it's called.
Okay, but it's awesome.
Yeah. So I got all the Kakana coaches. I got those guys' hats.
Check those hats out. That was cool.
Yeah, 920 Hat Company does a fantastic job. You send them a picture of whatever you want for whatever you want on a leather patch. They put it on the Richardson hats. They got flex fit, everything. Another sponsor is Appleton Tattoo. Jason Winans. He's also the guy who made the theme song. We appreciate everything that he did. Let's see if we got anybody else up here. Nope. So Appleton Tattoo is in Appleton. They're right off of College Avenue. Get in touch with those guys. They do a great job. They put the Celtic cross on my back. Bar none, probably the most, I guess, relaxed experience I've had. I've passed out getting tattoos,
I've never got one.
I'm not a needles guy.
Yeah.
I'll break your bones, but I don't want to look at them afterwards.
There you go. Yeah, I've never got one. So,
but those guys, Jason and those guys do awesome work. So contact those guys. Again, questions and concerns about rankings. This is the guy you reach out to. It's him over there. I'm going to start kind of diving into the national rankings world. I want to get the numbers right first. I'm not just going to start putting garbage out. I don't want to guess. So, but it's going to be fun. I want to do some math, I want to figure out kind of like see if I have some chutzpah with it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're going to start rolling here. You guys take it easy. We appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that too. I hope you guys enjoyed every part of it, and we appreciate everybody that watched and said thank you. Thank you. So we're gonna go over here. Hey, do you have anything you're gonna be doing anytime soon?
No, not really. I mean, I'll be updating the rankings here once we get the first competitions in and putting all those results.
You're just
right there on the rankings. So
just don't stop being biased.
Oh yeah. Well,
you keep being that Kakana favorite guy.
Yeah. Well, I try.
All right, folks. We got a lot coming up. I know we've been talking to Aaron Golston. We got Tristan Stelt coming up tomorrow. That's going to be a great episode. I've been waiting to get this guy on. And then I've been talking to quite a few other world team members. So pay attention. We got some stuff coming up, but we are out. Peace.